Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm a little late. I kind of lost track of time while I was filling my water bottle because I was yapping. To no one's surprise, right? To no one's surprise. Welcome, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great day. I saw some comments coming around while I was kind of scrolling that people were like working and lurking. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you enjoy your lurk while you're working. Thank you so much. Today we're going to be back in our hardcore world. I thought we were going to be in Fableman Valley today, but... Chat, I can't stop playing this world. It's so fun. It's so fun. I can't stop. I played all day today. I made so much progress today. Well, not really that much. But today we're actually going to be working on the resource gathering that I normally do off camera. We're going to be doing that for the episode. So you guys will be like, oh my gosh, I was there when she mined that dark oak wood. I want you guys to put that in the episode comments. I was there. I was there when you mined that tough. Love to hear it. Hardcore season 2 ended so fast. True, but it wasn't my intention. I made a mistake, you know? And I gotta be excited about something, so I'm excited about this. Otherwise, it hurts too much, chat. Otherwise, everything hurts. Oh yeah, we will be yapping. We will be yapping today. But we are gonna mine out, or we're gonna lay out some copper because I need 11 stacks of blocks for my starter house. Chat, it's more like a starter mansion. I need 11 stacks of copper blocks for my house. But don't say I never played in the Copper Age update for you guys, okay? Don't say that I never played in this update, because you guys are getting the copper content. Are you planning to build the same house as last season? No, 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 no. All the builds will be new. They are inspired by the last build that I was going to put in that world, but I died. So they are inspired directly by the build that I was going to build, but they're very, very different. They're a different style. I know, Ronnie. It really isn't a starter house, but I feel like I have to constantly outdo myself. And my first hardcore world starter house was also like quite large, but I'm trying to learn how to build bigger, so it kind of helps if I keep going, you know, on that scale. And it's not so bad. It just takes a little extra time, you know, just a little. But how is everyone's day and slash a week going? I'm so excited to be back in this world. If this is your first time seeing this world, hold on, let's go into the house really quick. So if this is your first time seeing this world, put a 1 in the chat right now, because I'm gonna show you guys the seed that I picked out. Also, don't ask about the water. Don't ask. Chat, you know better than to ask. Don't ask about that. All right, let's see. Sunny says that it's a 1. Sunny, this is your first time seeing this world? Okay. Hannah's first time. Najay's first time. Let's go. Goth Girls. Eliz's first time. Look at the seed, chat. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta up my rendies. This is where we're living. Chat. Look at this. Anyone want to start crying? Anyone want to fall to their knees and cry like I did? Isn't this beautiful? We're gonna fill this whole thing with builds. Not mine, it's just, I just put a 1. Vivid Phantom, Afia's first time. 1.5, I was here for like 10 minutes yesterday. That's fair, Ronnie. 1.5 we'll take. Look at this beautiful place. We're gonna fill this whole thing with builds, chat. And to do that, we're gonna have to collect some materials. So that's what we're doing today, because I think that if I collect the materials today, tomorrow I have a full editing day. But then after that, I can build the house like Friday. And then who knows, chat? Maybe we'll have an episode next week. Will you love a big old mountain in the Valley of the Mountains? Okay, listen. Okay, the flower forest thing, that was different. Okay, it was too hilly. It was too mountainy. I couldn't make a real hardcore series in that. But this is beautiful. This is everything we've ever wanted. And also, look, I already have 1. There's 2, 3, 4, and then there's a 5th cat in that house. I already have 5 cats. And look at all the bees that I have. Look at all of them. Look at all those bees. Chat, this is the perfect world ever. This is like genuinely such a good world. It's like the opposite of the other YouTube world. True. This is very, very like flat compared to that world. That world was very hilly and like a lot of terrain. Yes, it's similar to that seed. I was honestly, chat, hear me out on this. I was looking for a seed, right? And I found that seed again, but I didn't recognize it because it's been a while since I've played the 100 Days of 120 World. And when I like opened the world up, like I was like looking for, you know, a meadow. I was looking for like the peaks and stuff. I opened the world up and I was like, wait, I've played this world before. I was like, I've been here before. I know it. I know that I've been here before. Not Zuzu, welcome in. Minx, welcome in. How's it going? So I saw some comments in the chat that some people have started using this seed for their world. How are you guys liking it so far? I mean, it's a nice world. I guess if you're on Bedrock, it doesn't have the village, which is kind of unfortunate. The village on Java is definitely a plus. But this is where we're going to be living, chat, for at least 1,000 days. Whenever we finish, whenever we like fill this whole valley, then we'll find a new place to do more projects. But we're going to fill this whole valley with builds, and I'm so excited. I was drawing pictures of like the build ideas that I had in the shower, in the steam, on the glass door today. So that's how, like, we're pogged. We are absolutely pogged right now. We're pogged and frogged. Silver Girl, welcome in. How's it going? I went seed hunting for the first time. Yeah, that's seed hunting is honestly so great. It helps to find a pretty place to live so that you're not like wandering around a world forever. Especially in hardcore, you know? Especially in hardcore. I don't really care what's around me. The village is a bonus, I will say. I would have lived here without the village too, though. We just would have spent some time. No! Get out of there. We just would have spent some time in a village. But okay, let me go ahead and I'm gonna drop some stuff here, and then we're gonna start a time lapse because we've got to collect some resources. We need, okay, chat, we need 11 stacks of honeycomb, and we need 11 stacks of copper blocks, and I've got a lot more smelting up. So there's a lot more in these hoppers that are going. But I'm also going to need a ton of pale oak, spruce, dark oak, and all that stuff. So let me go ahead. We'll take a quick nap so that we don't die. Tiny Tina, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming into the stream today. No worries at all if you usually lurk. All good. Welcome. Okay, the silk touch axe we're going to put away. And both diamond axes we're going to put away, chat, because I did make you guys a promise that we are going to use all of these stone axes. So I guess that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to use all the stone axes, chat. If this goes badly, I blame chat for this. But so it's going to be cozy, chat. It's going to be cozy. We have so many stone axes to use. Just chilling? That's nice, Devil Girl. That's very, very nice. I hope you have a great time chilling. My bestie and I are writing a book series and we're seed hunting for a creative world to build our fantasy world. That is so funny. One of my friends on Twitch is also building their book world in their like long-term world. They've been playing in that world for like 7 years. Or maybe it's 8 years now. But that is so, so cool because then it really gives you a way to like imagine what the space will look like. And I don't know, that's such a like a great visual like way to do things. And also like that's so cool that you're writing a book as well. I love that. The starter house really feels like a mansion after hearing 11 stacks. Yeah, it has a big roof is all I'm gonna say. It has a big roof. But chat, think about all the things we have to put storage in there. We have to put all these cats in there. Think about how big our last house was. I want it to be similar scale to our last hardcore house. So this one might be a tiny bit bigger, but not that much. Good morning, Aurora. Welcome in. How are you doing? I love the new seed. Thank you so much, Kingsley. I love this place too. I looked for seeds for like 8 hours between 2 different days. And honestly, I was really not finding anything that I liked until I found this one. I had a lot of different contenders. I think I went through like 400 or 500 different seeds. I was like constantly loading worlds. A friend of mine sent me some mods that were helpful for like fast loading seeds. Because I was just like checking so many. I was using the MC Cedar website to look at kind of like the biomes that were nearby, but nothing was really jumping out at me, chat. Nothing was jumping out at me. And then I saw this one and I was like, oh my gosh, we have to be here. And Tuesday's Twitch YouTube chat, not Twitch chat, they suggested some names for the valley. So we're thinking of the Sapphire Vale, the Sapphire Peaks, or Sapphire Hollows. Something with Sapphire, but something along those lines, chat. Which I think I really like. Your old hardcore house is still my desktop wallpaper? Oh, Lucy! Stop. That is so sweet. And I'm also so sorry for government naming you over on YouTube. I'm so sorry. Hello from Germany. It's the first time catching a stream live. Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching the VODs. And I'm so glad that you're enjoying the content. Welcome, welcome. I'm about to make my own little mod pack and play on this seed. Maddie, you should definitely have got to. It's such a beautiful world. Yeah, Marlena, the cats need a lot of space. I need space from them because the meowing will drive me bananas. Crypto! Oh my gosh, Crypto. I put one of your like playlists on last night and I think like I watched every single video that you had. Like every time I woke up in the middle of the night, your videos were still playing. Yeah, no problem, Eliz, no problem. Have a good one, lovely. Enjoy your work and enjoy the self-care too. Good to always make some time for self-care. Grilled cheese, welcome in. Doing good, trying to stay warm. It's 2 Celsius / 27 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Oh my gosh, yeah, definitely stay warm, stay warm. That is a little bit cold. See, for me, it's actually quite warm because I was in my office all day with my computer on, and my computer just runs super hot with shaders on Minecraft. So I actually have my air conditioning on right now, but just until I'm done with stream. Just because I don't want to be hot while I'm in here streaming, because I am not nice when I'm like hot and miserable. And I think you guys want me to be nice for the most part. Yeah, no problem, Moth. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, from California. Nice. Hope you're having a great day. Enjoy playing along. What? Also, you guys might hear Dorito. because he is he's in my room right now until my partner comes back upstairs. Oh, look! Oh, we got an extra beehive, chat. I'm gonna have to move this over there with the other ones, but it must have popped up with the oak saplings. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that. I love bees. I started my create world because of you? That's amazing. I haven't played with create in so long. The other day I was trying to figure out how to make like a bulk smelting setup again, and I was like, you know what, actually I'll just put it in the furnace. How is big guy? He's good. I don't know if you guys saw this. Hold on, let me pause here really quick. So if you guys didn't know, YouTube has these things now where you have like a community. And I didn't know about this. But I activated it today. So if you guys do want to share pictures of your pets or your builds or whatever, if you don't have Discord, definitely go ahead and check out my community, because we already have some posts. We have one of Dorito, obviously, because I just made this. But then also our mod here, Lona, also posted the horses that she had on her farm this summer. So if you guys like horses, if you guys want to share pictures of anything, obviously stay appropriate, chat, stay appropriate, but definitely check it out if you guys want to get involved on the community post tab thingy. I think that is so cool. Yeah, I know, buddy. You can go when Papa gets upstairs, but you can't until he's back. I'm sorry. And that's only chat. He has to be in my room right now because there's a special TREAT. You know what I'm saying? There's a special one on my partner's desk for him, and he tried to get it already, so I had to kind of bring him in here. Oh, hey, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. He's very talkative. He's like, please give me that thing. Apologies though, chat. I love your voice. I appreciate the Cozy Minecrafter so much. Helps me get more into the game. I agree with that. I really love Cozy Minecraft. I had to stay home from uni for and work because of a bad cold. Oh, Alex, I hope that you feel better soon. I'm gonna play along on my world. Hugs from Panama. Oh my gosh, welcome, welcome. I hope you have a great time playing, and I hope you feel better soon. I'm loving the planner and stuff you recommended. I posted a picture of my new case that finally came. Oh my gosh, I'll definitely check that out after stream. I don't think I saw it before stream. But I'm so glad that you're enjoying the planner. I'm really, really glad. I was kind of planning a bunch of stuff today, like while I was kind of AFKing for the copper to smelt. I don't know, there's just something that hits different when you're like really, really excited and like super into your planner, you know? I love that feeling. Hot take, I like grinding wood for sticks with dark/pale oak over spruce wood. Not a hot take, I agree with you. It doesn't feel as dangerous. You don't have to go in a circle. And also it just looks nice. It's like very satisfying. It's been really, really fun. Atomic, I'm so glad. Cozy Minecraft and Music, welcome in. I'm back. I had to change my username. Oh, no problem. No problem. I remember you from yesterday. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. We love Dorito and his opinions. He's like, please give me treats. Glee, I put a treat on your desk for him whenever you come get him. He's in here because he tried to jump onto your desk. Like, he tried to jump onto your chair to jump onto your desk to get it. So that's why he's in here. Seth, welcome in as well. Welcome, welcome. I have no idea how to make a winery in Create. I don't even know if those mods work together. If they do, if someone does know, feel free to shout it out, but I have no idea. I'm playing with those mods together, like Let's Do Winery, and create over on Twitch, but I haven't gotten that far into the winery mod. Dark oak never drops enough saplings. Yeah, I get unlucky on some of my dark oak as well. Also, like the pale oak right now, I got super unlucky on these ones. This one only dropped 2. This one dropped at least 3. Oh, this one dropped a couple. Okay, there we go. At least we got a couple here. I do think that spruce is easier to chop if you need a lot of it, but I prefer chopping dark oak. I don't know why. I just like the way that dark oak is. Oh, there's been an update, I guess. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll check into that update. That's really cool. What's the best / worst wood in your opinion? The best wood obviously is spruce wood. But I think that we should also start talking about our goat oak, our other goat dark oak, and our other goat warped wood. All 3 of those, or all 4 of those, sorry, are the actual goats. As far as worst wood goes, I feel like the one I use the least is probably like jungle or acacia. But I don't think that either one is bad. I just don't use them as much. But I will say the worst leaves are definitely spruce leaves. Spruce leaves are ugly. I'm sorry. It only works if you're in a very specific type of build, in my opinion, chat, in my opinion. Or if you're building like a very specific type of custom tree, or like building like a little winery or something, spruce is like good for that. But I also like don't really love jungle leaves. It's just so orange. See, I didn't like acacia, but then I started playing games with blockdown builds. And chat, the way that blockdown builds commands the color orange is so inspiring to me. One day I'm gonna build an orange girly pop build inspired directly by blockdown. Well, a lot of the stuff I build is inspired by blockdown and other friends. But yeah. Okay, we are missing 2 saplings up here. Unfortunate. We got unlucky. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, sorry to hear that, Cozy Minecraft. I hope that you feel better soon. And that sounds like a very, very fun breakfast. Oh my gosh, enjoy. This morning for breakfast, I had some yogurt with some granola. I feel like that's my default breakfast, chat. I never really know what to have. Oh, but the worst thing happened. Okay, chat, the worst thing happened while I was having dinner today. I may have gotten the chicken ick again. I was having chicken and then I chewed a piece and it was like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what was wrong with it, but it was just meh. And I have chicken meal prepped for the rest of the week already, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, chat. What am I gonna do for the rest of the week? I'm just gonna have like the veg, I guess. I don't know. This is not good. I'm calling from behind enemy lines here. The chicken is not it's giving me the ick again. I started noticing my friends are adding inspiration from my builds to theirs. Yeah, that's definitely something that's very common. I feel like when you're like a group of friends all building together or like learning from each other. I definitely see like Sevbrook, Drift, Blockdown, Rofo. I definitely see their influences. And also like Crypto. Crypto's such a good builder. If you guys haven't watched any Cryptozoology, definitely give him a look over on YouTube. He does cozy hardcore as well. And oh my gosh, his builds are incredible. And I love listening to him talk. I could listen to him talk for like 20 hours straight, chat. I'm not even kidding. I literally have yogurt and a granola bar in front of me with some iced coffee. That's a W breakfast. That's a W breakfast. I think yogurt is the one food in my life that has never given me the ick, except for between the ages of 12 and 14, where I did not like yogurt, and then I tried it at 15 and I was like, actually I do like it. Maybe try some ranch on it. They don't sell ranch where I live. I live in the Netherlands and ranch is like not a thing here. SR Baloo, welcome in. How's it going? You bamboozled yourself. I don't even know what I did. I don't even know what I did wrong, chat. Crypto storage houses are iconic. Honestly, everything crypto does, like, just turns into gold. They don't sell ranch. Ranch is not a thing here. You have to, like, order ranch online, but I wouldn't trust that, personally. You should try some realistic survival mods with Blockdown. Maybe when me and Blockdown have a similar schedule again. He's just been, well, chat, if you didn't know this, if you don't watch Blockdown's videos, he and his wife just welcomed a baby a little while ago. So, yeah, no, he's been kind of like focusing on his stuff, and then obviously I was on break too, but at some point, I'm sure that we'll be in the same world again. Love making videos with that guy. McKenna, welcome in, welcome in. I really like the series that we do together as well. I'm glad that you guys also enjoy the Blockdown series. Is there at least blue cheese? I've never seen it. Like, I'm not even trying to troll you guys. I've never seen blue cheese here either. And it's actually funny because you guys know the Cool Ranch Doritos that are sold by, well, I guess like the Dorito company. In the Netherlands, they're called Cool American. Casey, welcome in. My schedule finally overlapping with frog streams again. What a pleasant shock. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well, lovely. We have to get a US care package to Froggy ASAP. Chat, I haven't even told you guys the worst part. The worst part of living in the Netherlands for me was getting used to how different the feminine products are. And that's all I'm gonna say. For those of you who use feminine products, imagine no applicator. Yeah. We have blue cheese? I've never seen blue cheese here. Never. I was watching old Farsi with my son and Blockdown made an appearance. Yeah, Blockdown used to edit for Farsi. Blockdown worked for him for a while. But Farsi's pretty cool. We're friends on Discord, but I've only ever sent him one DM, and that was just like, hey, legend. And then he was like, yo. And then we never talked again. Shroom lady, yeah. That's all I can't say. It's too disgusting to say, but I used to watch you years ago. I have no idea if you'd remember, but I was AC Devi. I remember you. Oh my gosh. Welcome in. How have you been? Oh my gosh. I definitely remember you. I hope that you're doing great, lovely. Welcome to the stream. How much wood do you need? Quite a bit. The starter house needs 11 stacks atomic, 11 stacks of copper blocks for the roof. So it is quite a large build. And we're gonna have quite a bit of blocks that are gonna be needed for it. We literally mined all night, chat. We mined it all night. Oh, also, I'll show you guys too. I made a mine entrance over there. Look at that. It's nothing special. It's nothing special, but I drew I have a video of my ideas for the future, chat. I have a video. I drew it on Procreate, so I took a time lapse of my drawing ideas. And I'm gonna, when I make the video of like the mine entrance, I'm gonna include that. So, you know, you guys are gonna see my art for the first time. It's not really art, it's just kind of scribbles, you know, but Tiger, welcome in. How you doing, lovely? I've been great. It's so nice to finally catch streams again. I had to start a big girl job, so I'm happy to finally make it. That's so fair. I hope that the big girl job's been going well. That is so awesome. I'm so happy that you're doing well. That's like, I cannot believe that you remember me after all this time. Collecting leaves and becoming Herobrine was iconic. I miss Herobrine Forest. We have, well, okay, chat, we could start a new Herobrine Forest, like over here. Like if we're looking at the map, we could start a new Herobrine Forest over here. We also have this forest. There's actually so much forest around here. Holy. But yeah, there's quite a bit. All right, we're gonna finish that recording. We're gonna call this resource T for trees. There we go. Chat, when you guys see that in the video, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I was there. I was in the stream. Are you kidding? I've been VOD/YouTube watching this whole time. Number one streamer forever. Stop. I'm gonna cry. That's so sweet. I'm gonna literally sob. Stop. I can't handle that. In like the nicest way possible. I cannot handle that. That is so kind. Okay, hold on. We gotta put all this stuff away, chat. We're trying to be responsible. Look, I organized today. Okay, so hear me out. Fishing pond inside the villager house. Do you guys like it? This is a brand new design, never before thought of by anyone else. Never before thought of. No one else does it like this, chat. No one, you guys ever watch normal YouTubers and streamers who are just normal and they don't do this? Don't tell me. But then I also organized like all of our cobble, all of our deep slate, all of our materials, or like resource materials, other stuff. All of this is organized. Oh, we definitely will Darko mode. But just to show you guys over here, the mine entrance. Let me show you how awesome this is. I also live in the Netherlands. I just found out the last year that applicators for tampons exist. I always use pads, but the applicators are such a game changer. Yeah, well, I mean, coming from like the US, I had only ever known applicators. So moving here was quite a shock for me. I had to like change my whole feminine routine, let's say. But okay, chat, look, we've got a mine shaft. Look at this. Look at this. We've got the stairs. We've got the stairs going all the way down. Well, not all the way down because I forgot that there was a chest here with some extra stuff. So we don't look at that. We just ignore that. And it goes all the way down, chat. And then, okay, right here, I made a turn because look at this. Look at this. It's horrible. Oh, well, okay. Not right there. Oh, also not right there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Look at this. Oh, there's tough right there. I need that. Okay, but this was horrible, right? We can see why I made a turn. We can see. Here, I'll do this. It was horrible, chat. It was horrible. Okay, just trust me on that. But yeah, so I turned. Look, still more stairs. I found this little bit of you know, cave, I guess. It's all lit up. It's all safe. But there's no andesite in here, so I don't really care about this place. I need andesite so bad. We need so much andesite, actually. But there's a big andesite patch right here, which we can grab from. And then look, all the way down to bedrock, chat. Look at that. It's all lit up. It's all safe. I did this. This took me hours. Yeah, the creepers have been taunting me. But look, I've already got revenge, chat. I've already got revenge. Yesterday, while I was Monday while I was recording, I killed a creeper and I screamed F you so loud. But I'm gonna keep that in the recording. I'm gonna keep that in the recording for I'm just gonna bleep it, I think. It felt really good. It felt really, really good. Also, chat, I heard some like zombies like right here, like when I was mining, like so many zombies. And then look, there's another spawner. So this is now our second spawner that we found. Yesterday we found a spider spawner on the other side of the mountain. And I also lit up this cave right here. So this is all safe too. I don't think anything can spawn in here. At least I don't think so. But I went like very, very deep into this cave with like torches on torches on torches, chat. What did the 43 cows do to you? I had to make an enchanting table. I'm sorry. I needed fortune 3. I needed fortune. Do you know how long it took me to get the copper? I need 11 stacks. 11 stacks of copper blocks. Okay, I needed to kill the cows for enchanting. I'm sorry. Give me the coordinates for the zombies and the spiders. Okay. The zombie spawner is -431, 90, and -173. Whoops. I didn't mean to free cam there. Okay, and then right over here, hold on. Well, it's not right over here. We're gonna have to walk for a second, so I hope you guys don't mind. I haven't found an ancient city yet, Ashley. I have not found one yet, but I know that there's at least, like, looking at this terrain, look at all these mountains. I know there's at least like 5, like at least 5. We all fall down. Welcome in. How are you doing? A spawner. I can't wait for the decoration of the room and making a employees only room for the auto sorter. Absolutely. We gotta make an employees only. Wait, there's a cat. Wait, everyone calm down. Everyone calm down. Come here. Sweet baby angel, you have to protect us from creepers. And I know I don't have any fish, so you have to let me catch you with my lead. Oh, there we go. Okay, nice. Now come now, sweet darling. Sweet baby angel. Save us, beautiful white cat, save us. Come on. Did I find a chicken jockey yet? No, I have only fought a couple of mobs. I haven't really, well, I've seen a lot on the edges of the valley, but I haven't fought that many. All right, let me get him in the, no. Wait, come back. I'm sorry. No. Okay, sorry. I was trying to put you in the timeout boat. Oh. Stop trying to run. Oh, now we're in a hole. Stop trying to run away. Just be normal. Yeah, come on. All right, timeout boat. Yeah, all right. You're going to take a timeout in there. One sec. I have fish. I caught some fish in here. Okay, nice. All right, now we can take you out of the timeout boat. Oh no, I don't want to lead the boat. Oh my gosh. Oh, now I can lead the boats. Chat, you guys would not have believed the I was going through in season 2. You would not have believed. I'm actually so sad that you guys will never be able to see that clip because I'm not going to make the video because I died. But it was actually so funny. Like, I was getting so mad. Have you named your cats yet? No. None of the animals are named. The iron golems this season, though, are confirmed to be called Marcus. Iron golems this season are called Marcus. Last season they were Jeff, and the previous season they were Greg. All right, protect us, mineshaft kitty. Make a short. So I wasn't recording when I died. But I could make a short maybe. I've never made a short for my channel because I'm too scared for the short comments. Frogsy raging instead of Frogsy rafting. Imagine. Okay, shield goes back on. I even have a backup shield all the time now, chat. I'm so scared. Also, I really want to tame one of these horses. We need to craft a saddle, but I'm going to do that in the video. I'm not going to do that. That'll be my like little reward for getting our starter house done. Okay, so the spider spawner coordinates are right up here. It's where all those torches are. We were mining out, see all that stuff up there, that was all iron. We mined all of that out for our anvil last time, and this is where the spider spawner is. So let's head up there. It's nighttime. I'm scared actually. Synthis, welcome in. Time difference is real. Yeah, that's so fair. Not Frogsy rafting, leading animals and falling into holes again. True. Not gonna lie, I kind of was like, oh, I like froze up for a sec there. I was like, we're fine. This is not the Badlands. You know, and I used to be friends with the Badlands, but no longer. No longer friends with the Badlands. Badlands is now my least favorite biome. All right, here we go. We're gonna F3 and... Wait, hello? There we go. Okay, game's paused. Sorry, chat. Jeez. So the spider spawner is at -166, 148, and 45, basically. But yeah, that is no, we're good, we're good. I mean, we can probably survive most things right now. We don't have a protection 4 yet, but we also have a shield, which I didn't have before. I should have been wearing my shield. I stopped wearing it because I was like, I have netherite armor. I don't need that. Yeah. How silly I was, Chad. How silly. What did you expect? It's called the Badlands, not the Goodlands. I know, but okay, but hear me out. As a Halsey fan, Badlands has always meant something good to me. You know what I mean? Anyone else know what I'm talking about? Like, anyone else a Halsey fan? Like, I've always liked the Badlands. That was a good album. So I thought that the biome would be similar. Not dual shields? Yeah, well, you know. You gotta keep it fresh, you know? You gotta keep it fresh. Sometimes 1, sometimes 2. Never let them know your next move, you know? I'm currently at work, but I brought my personal laptop so I play Minecraft on my breaks. Oh my gosh, yes, that is amazing. I hope that you are having a great day at work. Halsey mentioned... You guys, how is it that we like, you guys understand me so well? Like, you never knew Frogsy rafting before you clicked on this channel, but like, we were liking the same music. We were basically, you know, very similar. Every time I stream on this channel, I'm like, I found my people, you know? Badlands went triple platinum in my car. Oh my gosh, Witching Wilds. Very, very true. I love to see the flower field surrounded by mountains. Is so, so pretty. It is. I just love your hotbar. Thank you. So this is a Frogcrafting hotbar. If you guys want to grab it. I think it's called mods? Is it mods? Or textures? Ah, that is not the correct link. I'm so sorry. It's actually this. I apologize, but if you guys are interested in the world seed, what shaders I'm using, the resource packs, the data packs, whatever there might be. Oh, also there is the hotbar direct download. Thank you, Aurora. I completely forgot about that. We're all doing the same real life playthrough. Lucy, so true. So true. Okay, chat. The next thing that we probably need to grab. How much? Okay. This is not going to be enough pale oak. This is not going to be enough pale oak. This is also probably not going to be enough spruce. We're going to have to spend some time here. I'm so sorry. This is going to be a very boring stream, chat. But hopefully you guys are just down for some yapping. Hopefully you guys are just chill with some yapping. Let me grab some more stone axes. We are doing good on using those up. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not even close to being done using these up. Oh my gosh. Also, I want to cheer all of our beehives. Will the XP farm give off? Oh. Sorry, chat. 1 second. Sorry, chat. I think that someone was at the door. Just give me 1 sec. The card link does not work for me. Yeah, I changed the link. I just haven't updated the command, but I will. But this is the new this card link is the new card link. The one that I've posted in the chat. It's also in the description of the video. I apologize about that, guys. I will fix that. Okay. Sorry, my partner grabbed him, so he's in the other room now. Now, if he does bark, it won't be as loud. Hi, Vaughn. Welcome in, lovely. How is it going? I told Crypto the other day I wanted Muddy River ASMR during his stream. I don't know what a boring stream is. That's fair. Also, I mean, Crypto's streams are just so relaxing in general. I personally love a good stream moment. Most of the time, I watch the VODs, though, because watching his streams live almost never works for me. Oh, we're out of coal. I'm like, this is not working because we're out of coal. That's embarrassing. But we could also switch to lava, actually. We could switch to lava. That is why I've been getting these buckets. Well, so Aurora was asked, will the XP farm give off ice cream vibes? I don't know. Truthfully, I have no idea if or when we will do an XP farm build. Or, well, I mean, we probably will. That's not an if. I guess a when. But I don't know what the vibe will be yet. Amazing that the time isn't right when he streams for 12 hours. I know. Well, so usually when I get up, he's like either kind of got like he's been going for a while or he's about to get off. Because after I'm done for the day, I tend to like leave my PC, unless I'm like playing games with a friend, just because I don't want to be behind my computer for so long. But I watch his VODs a lot, like while I'm working, which is kind of nice. Why hasn't Mojang added solar panels yet? True. We need electricity. Was Dorito silent or silenced? No, not silenced. He's fine. He's just chilling. When I joined and you said you watched crypto streams, I thought you were like investing in Bitcoin. No. Cryptozoology is a Minecrafter here on YouTube. Mizuki, welcome in. Last week I watched before work, during work, left to watch your stream, and then watched his stream more after work. I saw him more than my husband. That's actually so funny. Stop. What about daylight sensors? But so okay. Daylight sensors work with the power of the sun, but it's not the same as a solar panel. The solar panels generate electricity, and Minecraft doesn't have electricity, chat. So it's like it's close, but not quite. You know what I mean? Welcome to Frog Sea Financing. Imagine. Don't listen to me, okay? Don't listen to me, because if I have a game on my wish list on Steam that's on sale for like 70% off, I'm buying it. I don't care if I have money for food. I'm buying that game. And I have 400 games on Steam, so I don't need any more games on Steam. I don't really need them. But I'm like, ooh. Got this on sale, so it was basically free. Even though I definitely paid money for it. I've been playing Minecraft for a very long time, so much of it has modded. So I started a more vanilla world on my work computer. The series has been great for watching it. That is so good to hear. I'm glad that you're enjoying it and that it's been nice to accompany you on your vanilla journey as well. Yeah, okay, my fellow girl mathers in chat, you guys understand me. And then I'm like, well, if I play it for 10 hours, then I only paid like, you know, X dollars per hour or X cents per hour. And that is, you know, that's worth it in my opinion. That's so real. I just did my budget and I was 200 over on Halloween baking supplies and decorations and costume. Ooh, what are you going to be this year? Okay, what are you gonna be? Also, I hope I'm saying that right. I need to buy some Halloween stuff, but we don't really celebrate Halloween in my country, so instead we found like Halloween pasta at the store, chat. So I think on Halloween we are gonna stream. We're gonna do a Halloween stream in this world in the morning, and then my partner and I have plans in the evening to watch some scary movies. Well, not really scary, but like, you know, The Conjuring, which I guess is kind of scary if you don't like, you know, paranormal, ghost, jump scary type movies. But I'm gonna make the Halloween pasta shapes, I think, into like some spicy mac and cheese, because we have this like this Gouda here that's like made with jalapeno, and I really want to use that in like a mac and cheese sauce. Your pronunciation is perfect. Okay, good. I'm gonna be Adrian and Rocky with boyfriend for a party. Ooh, let's go. And then a pirate for handing out candy next week. I love that. Good luck. I hope that you have a wonderful time. Which saplings look the best? Oak saplings and azalea saplings to me. If a game gives you better than dollar per hour value than a movie you enjoy, then you've made a good purchase. Thunderbolt, I agree with that. That's how I look at everything. Like, I was talking with someone about like Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and Hello Kitty Island Adventure is quite expensive. But I've played it for like 150 or 160 hours now. So for how much I spent for it, like definitely, I think I paid like 30 cents per hour. And that to me is worth it. That to me is worth it. Don't worry, Frog. I convinced myself that my $6 matcha is an investment into my future career. It gives me the motivation to do my homework. See? But sometimes you need a sweet little treat. Sometimes you need a little pick-me-up. You know? And that helps too. That helps too. I'm actually really looking forward to getting to brewing some tea as it continues to get colder here again. Last year at this time when I was streaming, I was drinking a lot of tea. My boyfriend and I are going as Robin and Starfire from Teen Titans. Oh my gosh, I love that. Although I will admit that I was always more of a Raven and Robin truther. I don't know why. It's not anything against Starfire. I just really liked Raven. That mac and cheese sounds amazing. Yeah, I'm super excited about it. Connor, welcome in. How's it going? For anyone else who's going to be celebrating Halloween, what are you guys going to be dressing up as? Or if you have, you know, kids or anything, like what is everyone going as this year? Nothing compares to the money that you could pay for Sims 4. True. Yeah, no. Anytime that I played Sims 4, it was at someone's house that already had it, because that's expensive. I had the original disc for computer back in the day, and that turned into a digital thing at some point, like because I had the disc for it. But I don't play The Sims that often because it's just like I feel like I just enjoy other games more. Once I make the characters and build the house in The Sims, that's the point where I'm kind of done with the gameplay. Raven X Starfire is obviously the top ship. That is 100% facts. 100% facts. I love Raven. I did a cosplay for her. I did cosplay her for a con years ago. Yeah, absolutely. Raven was like my favorite character when I was a kid. I thought she was just so like fun, but also she had that darkness to her, which I feel like is not really represented in women's characters that much. And I don't know, I feel like just due to like my life circumstances and things that I went through when I was growing up, I like really related to her. And yeah, it was just nice to like see that. It was just different. But I also like, I love all the characters in Teen Titans, so they're all so amazing and like silly. And I'm talking about the Toonami version, not Teen Titans Go chat, but the other like slash anime type one. What teas are you into this year? I'm about to get back into my teas. So I have my ginger and lemon tea from last year that I'm gonna be getting, but I saw a new one and I was putting it in my cart earlier. It was like a peach and something, and I'm really looking forward to trying that. Yeah, the Toonami version. My son's gonna be a Grim Reaper and my daughter's gonna be Rumi. It's funny because the Saja boys are sort of Grim Reapers, but no, we couldn't all match. True. I love that. I have two sisters. We plan on being Huntrix from K-pop Demon Hunters, but we're all procrastinators, so we'll see if it happens. Good luck. I hope you guys, if you guys pull it off, I hope it goes amazing. As a Sims 4 player with the most of the packs, oh my gosh, don't do it. The game is so broken. Yeah, I hear that a lot. I have friends that play The Sims for content, and they have said that it is a little sketchy. Work on a peak scout costume. That is so cool. I made my own bing bong as a prop. That is awesome. I love that. I actually loved Peak so much. I need to play that again soon. That was such a fun game. I might see if the girly pops would be down to record maybe like a little Peak adventure for the second channel, just like something like low-key. Only Maxie, welcome in. You're not that late. We've only been live for an hour. You watch anime? Some anime. Okay, so I have seen some animes. Mostly like what my cousins watched when I was growing up. So I've watched like Inuyasha, I've watched Sailor Moon. They were into Dragon Ball Z. They watched a lot of different stuff. And then when I started watching my own anime, one anime that they were watching when I was young that I wanted to watch myself later was Full Metal Alchemist, and that's my favorite of all time. Both Brotherhood and the first series. I don't care which one it is. I'm like full on for Full Metal Alchemist. But very recently, I started watching Free Ren with my best friend. We watch it on a couple episodes every Sunday. We should be done with it pretty soon. But I've really enjoyed that too. It was very emotional. I did not expect it to be so emotional and sweet and like thoughtful. I don't know what I expected, but that entire Teen Titans series is so goated. True. I had it all on DVD at one point. But then I moved and I don't know what happened to it. I think I like left a box behind or something. How are we going on stone axes? Well, we were almost done with one chest, but the other chest still has quite a few of them. Brotherhood was better. Yeah, I mean, I definitely understand that take. I like them both for different reasons, though. Brotherhood obviously follows the manga. And then the manga wasn't finished with the original, right? With like just regular Fullmetal Alchemist, so they kind of did like a different story. But I like what they did with that too. I enjoyed both versions. But otherwise, I don't really watch like a ton of anything. Unless you count like me rewatching The Office or chat. Also at this time of year, I always rewatch The Haunting of Hill House because it makes me cry. I don't know why. Like obviously it also is a little scary, but like that's just such a good show for like, I don't know, family healing. But yeah, I don't watch a ton of stuff. I have a hard time like watching new things, and I think it's just because I like to kind of know what to expect. And so someone really has to like force me to sit down and watch something new. Have you seen The Office spin-off? No, I did see that it came out, but I don't know if we have that where I am yet. I haven't seen it on streaming. One of the best surprises for me growing up was realizing that FMA was written by a woman. I was so hyped. No, honestly, same. When I learned that, I was like, wow, that makes sense why I love that series so much. But it also, like, not that men can't be good writers, but it definitely had like a touch to it that was like unmistakably feminine. If you watched that Redwood Crafts, have you enjoyed the Office spin-off? I think Oscar is in it, right? And then the rest of the cast is new. It's on Peacock. I only have it because it came free with Instacart. Yeah. A show that I'd recommend is Sense8. I feel like I've heard of that. I've seen that before, maybe on streaming. I was making plans at 13 to move to Japan. Fair, Christine, fair. I mean, we all did cringy stuff at 13. The important part is that we learned. The important part, we grew up, we learned, we're different now. I'd recommend Rising as a Shield Hero for an anime. Okay, okay. I'll check it out. Maybe put it on my list. I started watching Hellbound recently because it went #1 in a ton of countries, but it's a little creepy and pretty an interesting premise. Ooh, nice. That sounds very cool. Yo, Courtney, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you feel better soon, lovely. Welcome to the stream. For anyone who's just getting here, we're talking about animes / shows that we're watching. We're also talking about what we're gonna be for Halloween this year, if you are celebrating Halloween. And while we're doing that, we are collecting the materials that we're gonna be using to build our starter house in the next couple of days. So, unfortunately, not a lot of action going on today. I am just simply collecting all the mats we're gonna need. If you want to cry a river, watch Violet Evergarden. My old roommate was really into Violet Evergarden. She went to a con dressed like Violet, and she also was her for Halloween and stuff. One year, I was gonna watch it with her, but then I moved to the Netherlands. And like the last couple of months before you move to another country are like very busy. But she really liked it. I've always wanted to watch it, but I just always forget. I always forget. I have like 5 episodes of Attack on Titan left to watch. Are you enjoying Attack on Titan? Is Attack on Titan over? Or, oh gosh. Oh, that's a lot of bees. For a second, chat, I got scared. I was like, oh, what did I do? I didn't mean to do it. I'm sorry. I thought they were mad for a second. I was about to run. Okay. Wow, that was quite a bit of honeycomb. Also, quite a bit of logs that we've got going on here. I love to see that. Don't punch a bee. Oh my gosh, imagine. All right, let's organize our wood piles a little bit in here so we can see exactly what we've got going on. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hiccup like that. I don't know if it was a hiccup, but it sounded sort of like a hiccup. I apologize. Okay. That might be enough pale oak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.5 stacks. That might be enough. I don't want to show you guys the build. Otherwise, I'd go look. I might have to collect some more tomorrow. Imagine I have to collect more than 10 stacks. I should have looked at that before the stream. Coffee Pixel, welcome in. A beating moon. That is so... that's actually so funny. The bees are just chilling. They are. They're just having a good... well... now they're all gone. Oh, we need to fix that Marcus before I forget. And then I do want to move to gathering some andesite. So we are going to go into a cave. But we have 2 caves that I know of where some andesite are. Oh, I'm looking for iron and it's over here. I have 2 caves that I know of that have andesite. So we are going to go to both of those. We're going to take a stone pickaxe. We're going to take these unbreaking ones that we got too. Also, chat, look, I made this pickaxe this morning. Hi, Loney, welcome in. I made this pickaxe this morning. This is how much of this pickaxe I've already used today. Like, just for reference, it has 436 durability out of the 1,561 durability that it started with this morning. So that's wild. How are you doing, Loney? How was your day? Did you have class today, Lona? How was your class? We do have some backup tools in here that we still have to use as well. We're using all of these stone ones before we get to the iron ones. But I am going to take the diamond axe, not to use as a tool, but to use as a weapon in case we need to use it as a weapon in the cave. Does that make sense to anyone? Are we all understanding? Are we all on the same page here? I hope we are. Eliz asked about the the progress on the stone axes. Eliz, this is how we're looking. This is how many we got left. So we got 21 in here, and I think we got like 3 or 4 in the other house. So we got like 24 or 25 left. So we're gonna fix this Marcus. Okay. I don't want to punch him. And then we're gonna go right over there. There's a bunch of andesite in that cave. Hello? Great kitty! There's a jelly cat! Hello, baby! Hello, sweet angel! Come on, you have to come over here into the timeout boat. I worked for school and the whole day and cleaned. Oh my gosh, Alona, I feel you, I feel you. We have company coming over this weekend, so I've also been like doing like a deep clean checklist. Because I don't mind if my house is like a little lived in, not messy chat, but like a little lived in. But like when people come over, I don't know if it was growing up with a strict mom or not, but like people can't know that we live here when people come over. So I started doing some of those tasks today. I cleaned the bathroom, I cleaned my bedroom, I cleaned my office while I was recording, and doing like a million other things. I also was like drawing pictures of the builds that I want to make on my iPad. So it was just a weird day. It was like a really weird long day. Tia says, hello, I've been a silent watcher for like a month, but I thought I'd say hi. Welcome in, Tia. I hope you're having a great day. And all good if you want to continue to be a silent watcher or be part of the community. Either way, I appreciate you for being here, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day. The deep clean, yeah, exactly. But so, okay, right here, I think if we just grab all this andesite, and then we can also grab some more stone, because I'm gonna need stone and stone brick for the build. So we're gonna be in here for a little bit, chat. And you know, to be 100% fair with you, I would like to cover this. So I'm just gonna take some of these blocks right here. Maybe we can just start to take some of this. And I just want to cover this up so we don't have to worry about it. All moms are like this. I would clean my bathroom even though our guests were only coming to stay downstairs and eat. Yeah. They were like, you have to have your bedroom spotless, even though our guests will only be coming to the front door to deliver a package. The package guy was coming. He wasn't even really a guest. He was just, you know, he just worked for UPS. Just the FedEx guy. She was like, well, what if they come inside? I was like, well, maybe he understands. Maybe his house isn't that nice. Maybe he's a little messy at his house, you know? I don't know. I don't know, chat. All right. Well, I guess, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and mine up all this andesite and stone. I'm doing some terraforming for a barn, and boy, is it a slog. Yeah, I don't... Terraforming can either be the worst time or the best time. I think I saw somebody ask, what's the worst part of Minecraft for people? I think terraforming, for me is a big one. Just because I don't really know what I'm doing and I'm kind of winging it. I also really don't like bridging in the end. That I think is the #1 task in Minecraft for me, or like bridging over a lava lake in the nether. Both of those I don't want to do. Frog, I have something to tell you about a topic that came up in another stream. I checked my follow time on Twitch and I started following in September of 2021. It's been a long time. Coffee Pixel, you have been around for over 4 years. Are you okay? Are you doing all right? I'm so sorry. . No, thank you so much though. Thank you for like on a real note. Thank you so much for being here for so long. That is amazing. You really do have like the OG card. You were here before I was even a Twitch partner. That's wild. Congratulations on your follow age. Not looking forward to terraforming the cliff out front of my base, not one bit. Seth shared a video of his base today in the Discord, and it looks so good. Lona, you should check that out if you haven't already. In my Discord, in the Minecrafting channel, Seth shared his base. It's so beautiful. Living and being formerly married to a person with OCD diagnosed had to do with cleaning imperfection. I've had to slowly learn how to allow my current place to look lived in. My ex isn't here. Yeah, that is really hard, sister. Well, first of all, I'm so glad that you are not in that situation, and congrats on also giving yourself some grace and some space, because it's hard to live with someone who is like very rigid, and obviously like they can't help it. I don't know how, like, what the situation was with your ex, why it ended, and I don't want to ask or pry, but it definitely is really hard to sometimes, you know, deal with that. And I'm just happy that you've allowed yourself some grace on that, because it's like unlearning those kinds of things is hard. Don't be sorry, I'm living my best life. That's good. That's good. Rushing the game is the worst for me. That in the end. So you like the early game, Taniel, the most? Mods not being updated. Lona says mods not being updated is her worst part of Minecraft. That's, you know what, that's fair. That's fair. I enjoy terraforming when I'm adding and building up the land, but clearing it takes so long. Yeah, that's true. Looking at you, Butterfly Forest Island, that I spent 300 days terraforming and only 100 days building, and then I died, so it's not done. Anyone wanna laugh? I really want to try building retaining walls. Retaining walls, I think retaining walls are the reason that we died in that world, because I didn't build a single one there. But chat, don't worry, because guess what in this world we're having a retaining wall, baby. I'm building a retaining wall. That's why we're getting all this andesite. We're building a retaining wall, chat. We're gonna scream it from the rooftops. This is Retaining Wall Valley. That's actually the name. It's not Sapphire Vale or Sapphire Peaks. It's Retaining Wall Valley. That's the name. Sorry to spoil it, chat. Sorry to spoil it. Does anyone actually watch this stream and they're like, wow, I hate her, actually? Personally, I don't like building roofs. That's fair. That's fair. Roofs are hard. To make a roof is not hard, but to make it look interesting and pretty, I feel like is one of the most challenging things. But I did just see a video, chat. Hold on, let me show you guys. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna pull it up. I saw a video. I added it to my watch later. And it's about like how to make roofs. And I wanted to watch this video, so if this maybe will help somebody. I'm hate watching / sarcastic. That's okay, Crypto. I appreciate you for thanks for the +1 anyways, you know? But this video is about making roofs, and I really want to watch that because I really want to get better at making roofs too. So maybe this will help somebody else as well. If you guys end up watching it and liking it, let me know. I just like building. Atomic, that's fair. Terraforming sucks, so I avoid it, but I also hate waiting for Optifine to update. I forgot about Optifine, to be honest. I switched from Optifine in 1.17. I switched away from Optifine, and I just never went back. It was good for a very long time. But once I like encountered like shaders on Iris and stuff, I never went back. Frog retaining wall crafting. Frog C retaining wall. Everyone be so nice that the C stands for crying from happiness. Oh. No, don't be nice. I can't handle when people are nice. I also don't want anyone to be mean, but please don't be nice at the same time. The vibes are too good for the haters. True. You're welcome, Atomic. I'm glad that I can be helpful in some way. I try not to gatekeep, chap. I want us all to be able to build whatever we want to build, you know? The builds of our dreams. Oh, also, chat, today I saw... Never mind. I forgot. I thought I was on Twitch for a second. Never mind. Never mind. Twitch chatters, remind me on Sunday to tell you what I saw. It was in Minecraft. It was in Minecraft. That's why I was going to tell you guys about it, but I forgot where I was. There was a specific shape in the coal, and it was like in the wall that way, and I was like, I looked into the camera on the video and I said, this is a children's game. It was just in a very specific shape. And I was like, what are we looking at here? This is the tell me now or I'll explode meme. Sorry. Sorry. That's as specific as I can get here. Wow, this is the biggest andesite patch I've ever seen, by the way. Like, look at how much andesite was here. Look at all that. It was very sus. It was very sus. I'm excited for a retaining wall again, chat. I don't always want to make retaining walls. I do want to get better at making custom terrain. Oh, but another thing. Okay, how do we feel, chat? And this is just general. We're gonna be making custom trees. Let's just do a little free cammage. All of these trees. It's a goal of mine. Maybe not in the first 1,000 days, but all of these spruce trees, I'm gonna replace all of them with custom spruce trees. No one clip that. No one clip that. No one clip that, because what if I don't do it? And then somebody's gonna be like, I was on stream number 2 of this world and you said you would do it. We are gonna have some custom trees though. Thumbnail 1 is gonna be full of custom trees. I'm gonna make quite a few of them. Quite a few of them, sorry. Wow. I cannot speak. Yes, it'll be very secret. It'll be very, very secret. Clip it, chat. Crypto! The next time you ask for like a building suggestion, I'm just gonna spam your comments with build a frog fountain. How do you clip on YouTube? No one tell her. No one tell her. Good luck on the undertaking though. Fingers crossed for feather falling boots. Oh yeah, I've gotta work on I did get diamond armor this morning from the villagers. We grinded that out yesterday morning. But right now I just have protection 2, unbreaking 2 on the chest plate, fire protection 1 on the helmet, projectile protection 3 and unbreaking 2 on the leggings, and then protection 2 and unbreaking 1 on the boots. We don't really have much, but I'm not going to focus on enchanting in this episode besides trying to get fortune, which I did. And then the next episode, maybe we'll do a little bit more enchanting stuff. I have a world I'm trying to rebuild a village in. What are some good ideas for the block types? What's the theme of the village? I can give you IRL references on spruce trees and birch. I have a bunch of trees already built. But if you've posted stuff in Discord and stuff, I've seen that. But thank you for offering. That's very, very kind. Wow, that was a lot, chat. That was quite a bit of andesite here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost 10 stacks. But that's not even gonna be enough. So I do want to also just grab some cobble. Because we need a lot of stone. We need stone bricks. Chat, I feel like you guys are gonna love this, what I'm gonna build. It's different than anything else I've ever built. It's a little bit... Well, no, okay. It's not that different. It's very... I don't know how to explain it without spoiling it, but it's very... Ooh. Oh, okay. That's just like a little patch right there. I thought that was like, ooh, where is that going? But it's just a little bit of... It's very Froggy Pop, but also different. Make the whole thing out of granite. Imagine I just do a house out of granite and dirt and rooted dirt. Are you building a fairy castle? No. Maybe at some point, but not... Wow, that was very suspicious and inappropriate, chat, the way that I mined that. Oh my gosh. Maybe at some point though. The builds in the sapphire area in the meadow are going to be a little bit less fairy core, but still cozy cottagecore / medieval, I would say. I feel like that's the vibe I always go for anyways. But I do want to build a fairy castle at some point. Like I really want to build a butterfly castle. Like the idea we had for that fairy village, we need to have a whole area like that, and I'm so serious. I think that was a banger idea, and if I would have been able to finish that, I would have been very happy. I think you can clip when the VOD comes out. Oh, okay. I thought that you could clip on YouTube, but I don't know. Maybe I don't have that as a streamer yet. I don't 100% know how it works though. I just stream here. And I post videos here, but I don't really know much. I didn't even know. Okay, chat. How long have those community things from YouTube been a thing? I've seen other people have that for like 6 or 7 months now. And I just made mine today. I didn't even know I had it. I was like, I clicked on it because I saw something that said visit community. I was like, what does that mean? And then it was like, your community is not active. Do you want to enable it? And I was like, sure. Do you have any upcoming collaborations? I can't spoil anything, chat, but maybe someday. There's talks of something though. I have a meeting after stream next week that I think we'll do some talking on, but I don't know when it'll be. I don't know what it'll be. I don't want to give too much away, but maybe at some point. How did you cope with the Amazon shutdown? I didn't even know Amazon was shut down. When did that happen? When are we dropping our 1,000-day movie that we recorded? Imagine this whole time I wasn't on break. We were just recording in a world together. That would be funny. That would actually be funny. My community would not know what to do with me. I made my house out of polished and non-polished granite, bricks, and spruce planks. Oh, that is a beautiful palette. I feel like what always works well with a brick palette is maybe like you could either do some like dark oak roofs, Or you could do some like deep slate. I did that on Fantasy Island, like bricks, granite, dark oak, and deep slate, and just like made a whole little village with those different types. I feel like they all looked really, really nice together. Oh, AWS shut down for a bit on Monday? I didn't know that. Yeah, chat, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really use Amazon for a lot of stuff. Oh, the web services. I don't think I had anything that was like affected. Sometimes you can on stream and sometimes you can't. I'm not sure why. That's fair. Thank you for letting us know though, Coffee. Matcha, welcome in. How you doing, lovely? Got to catch a stream. So excited for the new starter house. I am too. We are currently resource gathering and we're not going to be building it today, but we are gathering resources for it. Because we are going to need quite a bit of our, yeah, andesite and stone and stuff. Half the internet was down? On Monday? Monday I was recording, so I wasn't online, chat. I wasn't online. I was just recording. I guess I was using Spotify, but Spotify didn't go down for me. Because, you know, anytime I'm recording, I just need you guys to know, anytime that I'm recording and you guys, like, see a clip, just know in between all those clips where I'm talking, I'm probably singing. It went down for some, but not for others. It was all over the news? Chat. Probably US based though. I didn't have any issues here, but I don't use Amazon either. Yeah. Luckily in Europe we're a little bit less dependent on East 1 region. Some apps were a bit delayed and some services went down, but we were not super affected due to the EU regions being up. Ah, okay. Like, yeah, I guess whoever's using that server from them was probably affected. I had no issues at all. This is the first that I'm hearing about that. I had an assignment due at midnight and I couldn't submit it. Oh no. The worst. Life 360 was messed up. My office was in a panic because no emails were going through. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be tough to deal with. me over here. So I was just kicking my feeties and singing Taylor Swift, chat. I was working on an EU project, so I still had work to do, but our US servers were still down. Okay. I wish Minecraft had more variants for andesite, diorite, and granite, like bricks, polished walls. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. That would be like, I'd love to see andesite and granite and diorite get like the stone bricky type bricks, like the tough and the deep slate as well. Chat, do we think this is gonna be enough? Surely this is gonna be enough. At least for stone and andesite. So, okay. Resource. Tea. Cobble. Andes. This is how I name everything. That way I know what the video was. I have no idea what time of day it is, so everyone just be careful. If you guys see anything, scream real loud in chat, even though I won't read it until after I die, probably. But we're not manifesting that for ourselves. Oh my gosh. Also, chat, this morning I witnessed a murder. Me just dropping that with no context. do we feel about the new Taylor album? I didn't like every single song on it, Mayo Bunny, but I liked most of them. Like they were fun and poppy and dancey. I loved that, you know. Not every single song was my favorite, and I think that's also okay. Look out, Frog, behind you. Thanks. Who was the victim? Okay. Do you guys want to see a picture of it? It's not graphic. I promise it's not graphic. I'm making a joke here about the murder. I am making a joke. I want that to be clear. Oh, I forgot about this cat. Okay. We're gonna have to fish for that cat as well. Oh, I forgot that we had so much cobble already over here. Well, chat. Give me a sec. Let me figure out where I'm gonna put all this. We need to, yeah, let's just put it in this chest. All right. Hold on. 2 seconds. I'm gonna open a folder of pictures. Let's see the evidence. Okay. Here's the evidence. I was on the scene. On location, actually. I was on location, and I immediately photographed the incident when it happened. I leaded this cat because I wanted to tame him and I needed to catch some fish, so I put him in my house. But I guess I didn't realize that there was a bunny right there when I was walking by, and the bunny caught a stray, chat. The bunny caught a stray. He looks innocent to me. So, okay. So I knew you guys were gonna say that. And I want to bring this into evidence. Cow, creeper, sheep, skeleton, spider, zombie. I've never killed a rabbit. And this is my evidence for myself here. I'm in the clear. I've never killed a cat or a rabbit or any other animals that are not listed here or mobs. So it wasn't me. But I did forget that wild cat, or that cats that aren't tamed, I guess wild cats. I did forget that wild cats do that. Okay. We need to get more andesite. That much is 100%. I can't use these pickaxes. These are my original pickaxes. All of this stuff is all my first, so that's all gonna stay in the house. I feel like I hear another cat. Maybe it's just that one. Maybe it is just that one. Okay, we'll fish for a second, chat, and then we're gonna go find some andesite. Some more andesite. Suspicious, you were also there for the murder of Shelly Bacon. You can't hold Shelly Bacon against me. I'm sorry. You cannot hold Shelly Bacon against me because I didn't know that I was working in tandem alongside a person that did not have any value for Shelly Bacon's life. Me personally, I loved Shelly Bacon. I loved her inspiration and view of Christmas Village. And the fact that you bring up Shelly Bacon here. Can I see your base? There is no base to be seen. This is a brand new world, Sharith. But this is if you want to see like the world itself, this is what it looks like. Right now we just have yeah, some cows and sheep and some bees, and we're living in this little village right now, but we are collecting all the resources for our starter house. How many times can you use the I didn't know defense? I mean, I'm gonna say I didn't get charged. I'm just gonna put that out there. I didn't get charged because I didn't know. I wasn't trying to be an accomplice, chat. Altered game files for sure. I don't even know how to do that. Chat, I barely know how to turn on shaders. Come on now. Let's be serious here, okay? On the topic of justice, I have to go to the jail for work for a bit. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Good luck, hope it goes well. I'm gonna be alive for like another hour and 20-ish. So if I don't see you, it was so great to see you, Kay, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'm very, very happy to see that you're still around and still hanging out in the community. It makes me happy to like see you as here again. I'm very, very happy that you're still around. In the least parasocial way possible. In the least parasocial way possible. You know, I just remember you from like back in the day, you know? For clarification, I work for the courts. I'm not being detained. Ah, okay, got it. Well, good luck. I hope that work goes well. Sure, we believe you. Is this time, chat? Is it time to start our first YouTube NDA? I did say that Frogcrafting is innocent in this Minecraft court of law. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. We're about to have people doing hashtag free sea rafting in the chat. We have a lawyer in our midst, guys. True. Although I will say, this is not the first NDA. This is the first YouTube NDA, right? I don't think we had another NDA. If you are innocent, then why do we need an NDA? Because, okay. Because people wouldn't stop bringing up the bee. Not the first. Skyblock has an NDA. Oh, true. I forgot about Skyblock. My bad, chat. My bad. I forgot. I forgot that we did play Skyblock for a little bit. And then our whole island burned down and I wiped it from my memory because I was sad. All right, come on, buddy. All right, where are we gonna put this cat? Where are you going? Bro had no chill. Bro had not a single chill. All right, let's see. We still don't have any lava. That's okay. At least these were working. Those do another 8 stacks each. Oh, we still have so much copper to go. I don't know where that cat's gonna go. I have no idea, chat. Take a little quick snooze. But Lucy, the first NDA happened not at the time of the problem. And I'm calling it a problem very specifically here because truly and honestly, I do not think that I was responsible for what happened to the bee. So in my very, very old Twitch world, in my base, there was a creeper somehow and it blew up a bee. And people wouldn't stop bringing it up. So we had to sign an NDA because I just didn't want to hear about it anymore. And anyone who violated the NDA, we timed out back in the day. We were just timing people out. You bring up the bee, you're getting timed out. Not because I hurt the bee, because I want it to be on the record that I did not hurt the bee. It just died in my vision. Because there was a creeper there, and I didn't know that at the time. So, you know, what can you do, chat? What can you do? island burning, the most chaotic stream. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the skyblock incident. Yeah, I know. That I literally was like so tired at the end of that stream. Like mentally, I felt like I aged 20 years. Sometimes chat really does dig into a bit. Yeah. And then so you would have people getting timed out, and this was at a time, Redwood Crafts, where like my Twitch growth was like exploding. And so a first time chatter would come in and be like, what happened to the bee? And then I would have to time them out, even though they didn't know about the NDA, but I just didn't want to talk about the bee anymore. I really didn't want to talk about that bee. I still don't. The fact that I'm bringing it up right now is a very, very rare occurrence, because I used to be so upset about that like people talking. But we definitely need to have a villager in this world named Frida. We have to have a villager in this world named Frida. But people used to put hashtags in the Twitch chat like the creeper was a paid hitman. Like there was a really long like lore about this bee. Bye, Marlena. Have a good one. Enjoy your food. I died to bees AFKing a tree farm once because a beehive spawned and they got angry. Was that hardcore, Redwood Crafts? That's horrible. Oh my gosh. Imagine. It was just like at a certain point, like too much. You know what I mean? Like at a certain point, we gotta let go. And that's where the NDA came from. And every other NDA has honestly kind of been a similar incident. But most of the time, it's not my fault that these things happen. I'm just there. I'm just reacting. Like think about my streams as if I'm really my Minecraft character in my Minecraft world and I'm like giving you guys IRL content. Like my Minecraft IRL content. I'm just reacting. Hashtag bee hater. Oh my gosh. I also made the bees mad in my world today before I started streaming. Because I was placing down a new beehive and then I picked it up and I didn't realize I had the wrong axe that didn't have silk touch on it. So they all got mad and one of them stung me, so he passed on. I really debated telling you guys about this, especially given the recent bee talking. But I bred a bunch of bees after that, so now there's more bees, and it's not even like any of them passed away because they stung me because I accidentally broke their hive. I just thought you guys should know. And then sometimes you can accidentally break a hive, you know? Sometimes you can accidentally cause harm. That's not to say it erases the harm that you did, and that is not the point that I'm trying to make here at all. But I will say that it wasn't intentional, it was accidental. Although that does not erase the impact of the harm that it did cause. Like, I accidentally didn't light up one corner of my base, and then a creeper spawned and killed a bee that was on a lead. You know, and things just happen sometimes. What does KEKW mean? KEKW is a face. It's like a laughing face. If you have better TTV on your browser, it's like a Chrome extension, or I probably on Firefox and stuff too. It'll show you some extra emotes in the chat for free. These ones are linked to my Twitch and my YouTube, so it's just a bunch of like silly faces. You know what? We stand the accountability. You know, I try to be accountable. I try to keep myself accountable. I wasn't always good at taking accountability when I was younger. But I'm trying a lot more to be, I don't know, just a better person. Yeah, I don't think we have... So, okay, Lona, remember when I told you to tell me about the YouTube stream commands and then you didn't, and I wrote it down, but I never did it because you didn't remind me? Lona, we need you to take accountability. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's totally on me. It's totally on me. I just forget, chat. After I'm done on Wednesday nights, anything that we say on Wednesdays, I literally don't remember. At least you repopulated after killing one. I didn't kill one. One tried to kill me and died because it stung me. I didn't know 7TV emotes worked on YouTube. That's cool. Yeah, I think 7TV might. I don't have any 7TV emotes, but I have better TTV. And those ones work on YouTube. I have goldfish memory. I only have space for Valorant agents. True. I don't know any of the names of the Valorant agents' attacks, but I know all the skin lines. And truly, there's nothing more. There's nothing more in my brain that can fit in there. I also know very obscure Minecraft facts. What was that? Did anyone else hear that? I'm scared. You know, we're just mining andesite. We're just girls. True, my mind is filled with Twilight. Oh, oh my gosh, we gotta go upstairs and sleep. I didn't bring a bed with me. I don't want my villagers to turn into witches, chat. Oh wait, no, they should be fine. And fire ticks off. I think that they're further enough, or no, we should sleep anyways. I don't actually know if they're 5 blocks underground. I have a bee sanctuary in my world, and I've accidentally misclicked twice, got stung by all, and needed to restart the population afterwards. The worst. Honestly, the worst. Didn't it just rain in this world? Wait. The thunderstorm's already over? Okay. I don't know how, but... Alright, I'm also gonna bring the fortune pickaxe because there was that iron there, and we do need that. We don't have an iron farm yet. So... I guess I will grab that, and we'll also go ahead and grab all the honeycomb over here. That is done. I was literally just about to say the music feels like we're on an adventure. It does. Maybe not the best music for just mining andesite in a cave. But... Oh, I think we were too far away, chat. I think we were too far, like, for the furnace to be working. I think that... I thought that getting the copper was going to take the longest. For the builds. I actually think that getting 11 stacks of honeycomb is going to be the worst. Actually, I got a new song today, chat. I added a new song to this stream playlist. Hold on, let me find it. I don't know if we've already heard this song. If we have, I apologize. I thought this was nice. Not the guy whispering. I didn't realize he whispered. I guess I didn't remember that. The guy whispering actually made it kind of awkward. Never mind. I don't like this song anymore, guys. I really was like, what was that? I just like went through like in real life like a fight or flight response. I was like, ew, what is that? Hey, Soul Sister type beat. Yeah, honestly, it did remind me a little bit of Train. Also, here is a reminder to everyone. We've been streaming for 2 hours. Make sure you're hydrating, chat. Make sure you are hydrating. Yesterday, 2 days ago, I washed my water bottle. And during that day, like while it was being washed, I have 3 water bottles, chat, but I had to wash my favorite water bottle. I don't know if this is gonna make sense to anyone else. But I had to use my backup water bottle instead of my favorite one. Chat, that was not a good day. I feel like I did not drink enough water that day because it was not my favorite water bottle. And I don't know why I'm like this or if I'm the only one that's like this. Sitting with a nice cup of matcha. Oh, I love that, Seth. Enjoy. You earned that after making that beautiful Minecraft base. I hate my backup bottle. The thing is, okay, Lona. Now you're gonna roll your eyes. I know this. My backup bottle is actually the same as my normal bottle, but it's like slightly different. It's the same brand, but it's slightly different, and I don't like my backup bottle. But like every week I deep clean my bottle because it's pretty much always has water in it. I bring it with me to work out. I bring it with me to, you know, stream and record and all that stuff. I have it overnight with water in it as well in case I wake up in the middle of the night. So I wash it every day and then I deep clean it once a week. And this week, it was 2 days ago that I deep cleaned it. And I was like, oh, I'll just use my backup bottle. It's just not the same. It's just not the same. It didn't hit the same. I don't know, the straw's weird, or like the part where you like drink the water out of. It's not a straw, but I don't know what it's called. The lid thing. It's just weird. The vibes are wrong. Yeah. I'm glad that you guys understand me. No Face says, I get it. Still, the slightest difference is actually the biggest. Yeah, it's like, the water doesn't like go in your mouth the same way. I don't know. I just don't like that one. I have like 4 of the same Turbis tumbler style I found used for around a decade. If they discontinue the style, I'll be doomed. You'll have to like wash them like forever and just be like so careful with them. Yeah, the one that I like a lot is from Simply Modern. This one specifically, my favorite one, the one that I'm using, is actually from TwitchCon. I have several other Simply Modern bottles, but they're just not the same. I'm the same way with spoons too, to be honest. That's fair. That's fair. I see a lot of content online about people's like spoons and forks, and somehow I like completely understand all of that. About the base, Ari has to endure me talking to myself about blocks and pallets and such. That's sweet though. I always like when I like hear my partner like muttering to himself or talking to himself about Pokemon. He's been playing a lot of the new Pokemon game, and he's always talking about like, oh, like I gotta do this, I gotta go evolve this, I gotta trade this. I like hearing that. As a person who sits next to their partner who is constantly muttering to himself, I find that very comforting. Yo, Jay, welcome in. I just pick whatever bottles clean in the cupboard. That's fair. I wish that I was more like that. And I don't mind that for if I'm just having like a cup of water or a glass of water. I don't really mind. But like for my water bottle, I'm very particular. I once tried switching to a more sustainable style of water bottle. They made everything taste wrong. No, no, I definitely have had that before. I've definitely had that before. I also feel like I'm the only one that can taste it sometimes. Like, you know, like if you guys ever had like a spatula like that, it's kind of like a silicone rubber texture, and they're not supposed to go in the dishwasher. I feel like I can taste when I've made food with that and it's been in the dishwasher from the food. And my partner is like, you are very strange. Like, hi Bug, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a great day, lovely. Yeah, we're just collecting some andesite. We collected a bunch of wood, and we've also collected some stone, or some cobblestone, I should say. We've got to smelt that up, but we are grabbing some andesite here. We're gonna need quite a bit of this for the base. When I was 5, I had a favorite spoon, and I raced to get it before my brother every day. Yeah, honestly, that's peak siblinghood. Is like trying to get your favorite stuff before they get it, and they don't even really like it that much, but they just don't want you to have it, so they try to take it from you. That's peak siblinghood. And I was the oldest, so my mom was always like trying to make me give up my favorite stuff because, well, aren't you old enough? Like, aren't you too old to care about which spoon you use? Like, no. You should care about it too, Mom. I'm gonna make this your problem. I use mason jars a lot. Oh, mason jars are really awesome. I don't know where to buy mason jars here that are like decent quality. I had some in the US before I moved. The silicone can hold on to smells and taste for sure. Might be the detergent. Yeah, I think it's our dishwasher tablet thingy. That's the flavor sometimes I get. I don't always have that, but sometimes I feel like it's like stronger than others. The spoon matters. It does. It matters for the whole journey. Eating is a very sensory journey, so I want to have a good time, you know? Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know how much more of this we're gonna need, chat. Let me grab some cobble over here as well. We are gonna need to put some more down. We're gonna have to fill in that wall and stuff, so we're gonna have to get quite a bit of this. Hello, what you doing, Powser? Welcome in. We are collecting some resources for our starter base and our new hardcore worlds. Today, we've gathered a bunch of wood, a bunch of pale oak and dark oak and spruce. And we've also gathered a bunch of andesite. The one thing that we still need to gather is tuff. But I have not found any tuff in this world yet, besides where the creeper was, and we're not going over there. Not because we're scared, but because we're being cautious. I hear a zombie, but I don't see it, and that makes me nervous. Oh, it's under the stairs. You know what? Why don't I just mind my business? I don't need to know what's over there. I don't have to care about that, chat. That is not my business. Officially, that is not my business. Okay. So we had 10 stacks. So now we have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so we have about 16 stacks of andesite. That might be enough. We do need to find some tuff though. So we can go down here and strip mine a little bit, which I know is a little bit boring, but I think that's the only way we're gonna be able to do this. Oh my gosh, we don't have the tools for this, chat. We really don't. Sunshine, welcome in. Ashley, welcome back. MRD Dragon, hello, hello. Hope you're having a great day. Just got back from groceries. Nice. I hope you had a good time at the store. I currently have a favorite glass, which original purpose was to hold 1 liter of olives. I don't know why it's my favorite, but it is. Hey, that's so valid. You know, it doesn't really matter why it is your favorite. It just is your favorite, and that's okay. Ooh! Ooh! Oh my gosh. You remember how long we had to mine chat to find diamonds in our in Fabloom Valley? After a year of job searching, I'm finally employed. Let's go! Congratulations, Ronnie. Huge W's. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. Sophia, welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. That is such a great news, Ronnie. Honestly. Everyone, get a W, Ronnie, in the chat. Cold, wet, and windy rain was a challenge, but made it home safe and sound. Always good to hear. Sorry that the weather is so weird. We also have been we've been having very, very heavy storming the last couple of days here. Very, very like heavy rainstorms, and then today we also have like a very high severe wind warning as well. Gotta switch devices to go get my kids. Yeah, no problem, Christine. Good luck with the school pickup. Hope it goes well. Oh, thank you guys for so much for showing some oh my gosh, hold on one sec. Sorry, I thought I was gonna sneeze there. I like my nose felt like it was gonna like achoo, but it didn't. But thank you guys so much for showing support to another member of the chat. I appreciate that so much. That's one of my favorite things about this community. It doesn't matter what you are celebrating or what you are happy about. Other people are also here to celebrate with you. And I personally love that. You guys are actually the goats. You guys, if you guys were a Minecraft mob, you would be the goat. It just started snowing for me. Oh my gosh, enjoy the snow. Oh, well, it snows for you all the time. For me, I would enjoy that, but you're probably sick of it. Oh my gosh, chat. It felt so nice this morning, and now it's 78 degrees and humid outside. Yeah, that's a little bit... I don't like when it's too humid, you know what I mean? I don't mind if it's like 78 degrees, but I don't want humidity on top of that. What? Loud screaming and attacking at random? No, just like, I don't know, like just the greatest of all time, you know, Seth? Oh my gosh. Okay, chat. I don't know if this is gonna do we have to risk it? Do we have to risk it for the biscuit? Not goats, they are mean. Yeah, true. I meant it more as the acronym, chat. I also don't like goats. Ah, okay, you do enjoy the snow. Good. It's still 35°C where you live? Oh my gosh. Does it get colder there, Tiger? Do you guys have like a colder period? Like, what are the temperatures like at that point? I forgot to start recording. Whoops. I'd love to be a happy ghast. Oh, that one's a sweet one. Like a little ghastling. I would like that. I love your long play series. It's so comfy and relaxing. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. We were gonna stream in the long play world tonight, but I really want to get the materials for our starter house in this world. So that's what we're doing. But we're gonna be streaming in the long play world probably next week. Both days, because I want to do some projects. I want to lay out where the area where the dock's gonna go, and I also want to put out some put some like flower fields down. Our winter reaches 9 Celsius for like a week, otherwise it hovers at like 13 to 18 C. That's probably like really cold for you guys. For us it's like warm if it's like 18. Although we've been having a lot of 30 to 35 days here in the summer as well. It's been getting quite warm. If I was a Minecraft mob, I would be an axolotl. Also, I've got to take out the scary cave noises in this world. I forgot to. That almost made me scream. If I was a Minecraft mob, I would probably be a bee. Because I'm just doing my own thing. I'm just vibing. Imagine hating me and I'm just a Minecraft bee, you know? But also, I feel like I could also be a frog. Chaotic. Never know their next move. Kind of chill, but also kind of not. Work lurking? Yeah, no problem, Kestrel. Have a good one. Good luck with work. Good luck. I hope it goes well. Do you already have a forever world? Do you mean that to me, Powser? I just finished the long play series. I'm happy to hear that it continues. Yeah, I just uploaded a new video there last weekend. Hardcore episode 1 is going to be the next video that comes out, and then I will probably either do the docs recording or do episode 2 of Hardcore. I'm not sure which one I'll do yet. It depends on how motivated I am. Right now I'm very motivated. I have a lot of ideas. I know not everyone loves the long plays, but I really like them. I personally love a good long play moment. Also, chat, we are going to be doing hardcore long plays. I know I said that last time, and then I didn't have, I never made a hardcore long play. Not intentionally. I had a specific idea that I wanted to do, and then I couldn't figure out how to do it. So then I put it off, and then I died. So we will be doing hardcore long plays in this world as well. I know they're not as relaxing because it can be a little bit scary to watch hardcore, but I'm gonna try to light up everything so that it's not really dangerous and it's still kind of chill. Stephanie, welcome in. Thank you so much for watching the videos. I appreciate that so much. I hope you're having a great day, and welcome to the stream. No matter what video there is, I'll always be happy. I love the long plays. Thank you so much. For the south, it's been back and forth. Only recently started getting cold. I haven't been able to enjoy fall like I'd like. I hope I'm saying this right, but Zachariah, I'm so sorry that is happening. I lived in Georgia, like outside Savannah, for a while, and it was always horrible at this time of year because like I'm definitely like a fall girly, like Vermont, New York type fall, like Connecticut fall, you know? And when I lived there, it was only like hot fall. It was horrible. I appreciate that. Tiger says the long plays were what I used to get my attention back. Like, oh, from like compared to like short form content, I'm actually really happy to hear that the long plays have helped with that. It's kind of like working alongside a friend. I feel, you know, like body doubling kind of helps me. But Powser, I don't have a forever world. So I wanted my last hardcore world to be my forever world. And for anyone who is wondering, why don't you make a forever world in regular survival? That's a good question. I thought about this and I talked about this with some other folks as well. Some of my like YouTuber friends. I feel like I'm just not as invested in a world when there's no stakes. And obviously you can like lose your items and stuff in a regular world. But I feel like once I do like a couple of projects, think about like the 118 world that I started YouTube with. At a certain point, I didn't really know what else to do in that world. And I was kind of like looking for an end to the series. But I feel like for me with hardcore, it stays interesting because there's every episode the chance that it can be over. I do intend to play this series differently than the last series. I do intend to make more videos to live longer, obviously. I do think that we are going to get a totem within the first couple of episodes. Not the first episode, but maybe like 2 or 3. I think that we'll be going for a totem. I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god, chat. I was like, oh, we need a totem right now. I was so scared. I'm sorry. That just scared me so bad. Oh my gosh. The freaking scary cave noises, man. Minecraft, this is a kid's game, by the way. Gotta go. No problem, Stephanie. Enjoy. Sophia says, long plays are the best background noise when I'm cooking or playing. Watching is gonna make me want to play Minecraft. Okay, Des, I feel that. Long plays and live streams have helped reset my dopamine and attention span. I am glad that you guys tough. I'm glad that you guys are liking them. All right, we'll do a little strip mine action. And then we're gonna start a new recording for the tough here. Finally. That's what we've been searching for this whole time. Oh, all right. We're gonna get rid of a flint. What's our first tough in this world, chat? Let's go. W. I'm also gonna get rid of the 1 diorite. I'm sorry. And the flint. I'm gonna keep the cobble deep slate because I don't know if I'm gonna want that. That's harder to get. I like watching the long plays at work. It makes it more bearable. BXTC, I appreciate you for watching those, and I appreciate you for still being here for so long because you've also been a viewer of the channel for so long. There's been a lot of people that have been around for a very long time. I just want to say thank you guys so much. Bug, did that also scare you? That scared me so bad. Have you ever put your torches in your offhand? Yes, I normally do that in regular survival. Illiz, but I am not doing that now because if a creeper comes around the corner, I'm ready. You know? They can never catch me lacking again, is all I'm saying. Like if I die in this world to a creeper as well, I might as well pack it up. MRD Dragon says, I just came back from TwitchCon over the weekend. The changes from cold to warm was a shock, to hot was a shock. From Ohio to California to Texas and then back to Ohio, it was so rough. Oh, especially going down to Texas as well. Texas is very, very warm. I've been around since the start of your channel. I appreciate that. Renee says, oh, I read this already, but Renee said long plays and live streams have helped reset my dopamine and attention span. I love that. I had a pretty bad scrolling habit as well, that I've been trying to slowly phase out this year. I do still scroll sometimes, but like the Instagram reel addiction was pretty real for a while, chat, and I'm trying to get better about that too. The long plays were helpful for me to practice focusing. The lack of cuts helped me the most. They were short enough that I had a payoff. but long enough to help me gain control of my attention span. I'm so glad that they were actually helpful. Chat, you have no idea how genuinely how happy that makes me. I try to do very, very small cuts. Like, I cut if I've stood somewhere for like a really, really long time, or you know, I have to boat for like 25 minutes. That I've also cut for that kind of stuff. But I try to make my cuts as like least intrusive in the long plays as possible, because obviously a long play is supposed to be just like one continuous take. So I'm glad that they were helpful. Coffee, not you remembering about the old Twitch world with the where the axolotl was the culprit. Well, I was going for an axolotl, died to a creeper in that one too. Man, I forgot about that. Why'd you gotta bring that up? Why'd you bring that up, buddy? Ooh, well, chat, we are in a little bit of a pickle here, because there's tough on the ground. Let's put a couple of torches. Some torchy pops, as the girls would call them. Do we throw away the shears? No, we don't have a lot of iron. We could throw away the gravel, maybe. Okay, then maybe we go back to the surface. Oh, how do we get out of here? Oh, it's here. Okay. We're gonna go back to the surface and drop off our stuff. So, I guess tough mining 1. I don't know. Tiny Fox, hello, hello. Bard, welcome in. I actually learned about your channel from Blockdown's Fantasy Island. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed Fantasy Island, Tristan. That was such a fun series to make. And I'm actually so proud of how my island came out on that series, but also our storytelling. I don't know, maybe if it wasn't like super obvious, but every single episode, the crystals above the shrine got bigger, and we intentionally didn't really like mention it, but like the shrine was like growing in power, and then the end of that series was just, it was such a fun time. We actually didn't know if what the shrine was going to do at the end. We just knew that it was like preparing for something, and when we came up with that ending, it was like right before we recorded it, so it was really kind of like a spur of the moment thing. But it actually came out so good. I'm really, really proud of that series. I didn't watch the first hardcore VOD yet, but I'll watch after this one. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. For everyone who's just getting here, we are currently actually doing the resource gathering for our starter base. So we've gathered a bunch of andesite, a bunch of wood as well, and we're also turning our attention now to some tuff. But we gotta drop off a bunch of stuff up into our house up here, because we had way too much stuff down with us in the caves. Oh, all the bees just came out. Look at all the bees, chat. They're so cutie. Oh, bring 2 stairs with you when you go back down. Good shout, good shout. I think I need like 3 or 4 stairs. We have 1 cobblestone stair. And then I think I have some deep slate stairs too. We have 5 deep slate stairs. We'll bring all of those. I'm also going to... I'm going to take a couple of chests with me too. So if we have to leave the mine to drop stuff off, we don't have to leave as far. Okay, chat. This is a real question. A real question. Everyone perk up. Everyone get ready for this question. Now, we have not used all of the stone axes yet, but am I allowed to use the stone or the diamond pickaxe that we bought from the villagers? We still have stone axes, but we don't have any stone pickaxes except for the one that I just crafted. So after I use that, am I allowed to use this? Yes or no? I'm gonna assume you guys are gonna say yes. I hope that you guys will say yes. That way we're not, you know, down there forever. Already a kitty? You did this all in what, 5 hours? No. We're currently on day 49, so we're almost on day 50 in the world. I've played a bit. How long have we played? Time played. I've played 12 hours of this world already. Yeah, you are allowed. Yes, a bundle. Oh, a bundle would have been a good idea. That would have been a vibe. I forget about bundles. The palette is andesite, tough, and what else? Oh, I forgot about the copper too. When we come back up, we gotta swap out the copper. Okay, Bard. We needed, for the starter house, we needed 11 stacks of copper blocks. We needed like 20 stacks of pale oak. We got some dark oak in there. We've got some spruce. We were also gonna have some regular oak, but I don't need as much of that. I can get that tomorrow on my own, or Friday whenever I record again. Tomorrow I'm editing all day. I gotta get... Actually, the editing that I already have for this video, by the way, chat, I'm so proud of. I think this is one of my best edited videos ever. But I'll let you guys be the judge of that. If you guys... let me know what you think of the editing, is all I'm gonna say. There we go. Okay. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just put that one there because I don't want to deal with it. Oh, there we go. All right. And also we could put the chest over here, so it's like a little bit more of like a general chest rather than just a tough chest over there. So we'll put it right here. Look at that. Boom. But thank you guys so much for allowing that. I appreciate that. But that's the vibes, Bard. That's the vibes. Connor says, Froggy, I'm building my first gaming PC next Monday. Any game recommendations minus Minecraft? Don't play Valorant. Don't play Valorant. I know that I play Valorant, but don't play it. That's my recommendation. Make one more stone pickaxe? No, we're good. We're good. We have this one. I changed my mind. Oh, okay, I got you. I saw another one from Ronnie. Ronnie says, are you gonna build something out of the honey or honeycomb? We are using the honey for waxing the copper. That's why we're getting so much. Eventually I may use the honeycomb for a build, like maybe for like a house in the village or something. But I don't have any plans for this episode too. But I also want to make a copper golem, which I haven't done yet. And we're gonna wax him so he doesn't die. Do you have the backpack mod on this world? No, this is completely vanilla. This is completely vanilla Minecraft. Well, I mean, besides the shaders and the resource pack, everything else is purely vanilla. Stardew Valley is a good recommendation. If you've never played Stardew Valley and you like farming sims that are similar to like Harvest Moon, that's a great recommendation. I don't know. I don't really play anything that's like... Right now, I play basically just like Hello Kitty Island Adventure in Minecraft and Valorant. I play some water park sim sometimes. Like I would check out Steam and check out like the categories on Steam and see if there's anything that like resonates with you, because there's a lot of great like indies on Steam as well. It's gonna feel, chat, it's gonna feel like we went 0 to 100 when this stone pickaxe breaks and we switch to this diamond pickaxe with efficiency 2 on it. We're gonna feel like we won $1 million. Are you using the copper blocks as they are? Or are you gonna make them into stairs and such? There's some of them will be stairs. Some of them will be slabs, but not a lot. Most of them are full blocks. Hello Kitty Island, that's a thing. Yeah, it's on Steam. It's called Hello Kitty Island Adventure. And it is a game where it's sort of similar to Animal Crossing. I almost said Aminal Crossing. I almost said Aminal chat. It's sort of similar to Animal Crossing, where you have like stuff that you do every in real life day. You have like a bunch of villagers on the island that you can befriend, and there's people that can come visit the island. There's cabins to decorate. There's quests to do, resources to gather, flowers to breed. There's lots of stuff to do in the game, but I could definitely see that the gameplay might not be for everybody. It is included on Apple Arcade if you guys have Apple Arcade and you want to try it, but if you don't and you want to try it from Steam, it was originally made to be a mobile game. I'm gonna throw that out there, but I do feel like it is better than my expectations were for knowing that. So I knew that it was a mobile game, but it is way, way, way better than I thought it would be. Yeah, Marlena, we're using a lot. The roof on the starter house and some other bits are it's quite large. Are there all the Hello Kitty friends? Right now there's Karopi, Cinnamoroll, gosh, oh my gosh, you'll have to look at it. There's so many. There's My Melody, Wish Me Mel, Karomi, Pom Pom Pudding guy, the pudding guy. He's in there. I don't remember his name. I'm so sorry. Purin, I think. Hangy is in there. There's a cute Snoopy game that just came out. What? Snoopy got a game? That's so cute. Stop. Hair backwards. Hello, hello. It's definitely, it's a game, Bard, that at the beginning you'll play quite a bit of to like do the questing, and then eventually it'll become like a everyday. You check on your villagers to gift them or increase their friendship, or check on your visitor slots. Right now I'm going for my last Steam achievement, and chat, this morning Milk was on my island again, so I only need him to come one more time and then I unlock my final Steam achievement after 160 hours of Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I'm so happy, but I'm not even done with the main storyline. I'm not done with all the friendship no, I'm done with the main storyline, I think, until they add more, but I'm not done with all the friendship quests. I'm not done with all of the visitor requests and all that stuff. There's so much, and then of course the DLC just came out too. I played HKIA for a while, but it got so overwhelming, so I stopped. That's completely fair. I also skipped some days this summer, but I played it most days. The last, well, since it came out to Steam, the last 9 months, I've played it most days. I always play HKA while I'm having my breakfast in the morning. Oh, you're Anna on Discord. Oh my gosh, I loved your castle, Marlena. I really, really loved your castle. It was so good. Genuinely probably one of the prettiest builds I've seen. And I mean that literally. Very, very well done. Not that you need me to tell you that. You already know. I'm 5 achievements away from 100%ing a Cult of the Lamb. Let's go! Congratulations. That's also a huge W. There's some diamonds right here that I've been ignoring, and no one said diamonds in the chat, so I'm just gonna grab them. Tiny Fox says, have you ever built a house fully with framed blocks? I feel like I've used frame blocks in the Clovervale series. Hello? Are we gonna update? I've never made a full house with them, but I've definitely used them before. They are quite amazing. In the current long play world, we have the copycats, which are like somewhat, hey, Hey! Not the gravel eating my diamonds, hello? But it's sort of similar. Hello. One sec, chat. Sorry, chat. My partner was just giving me a reminder for something. I don't remember what we were talking about. The diamonds. And framed blocks and Hello Kitty Island Adventure, I think. How much longer is the stream? We're only gonna be live for another like 20-ish minutes or so. I normally end around 9 on Wednesdays now. I used to go till 10, but I'm sure you guys have noticed my energy has really started declining. By 10 o'clock, I was so tired and sleepy that I literally couldn't like keep it together before. So I changed my schedule slightly. Ow, don't be rude. But yeah, not because I hate you guys or anything. I just that's why I start a little bit earlier now than I used to. And I end a little bit earlier as well, because I was too sleepy for the other schedule. I was hyped for Battlefield 6, but honestly, I don't know if it's worth it after watching some streams. Glee's been playing Battlefield 6, Redwood Crafts. Glee's been enjoying it. He said there's a lot of stuff that has improved. But I don't really like Battlefield personally. Like, I'm much more of a Call of Duty kind of girl. So it just, I don't know. I don't know if it's good or not, but he's enjoying it. How's class going? Still ongoing, Bard. Still ongoing. Been doing good. A little bit slower than I'd like it to be, my progress. But my brain is, well, somewhat functioning. Somewhat. Yeah, Tiny Fox, please show us. We would love to see the house. Anyone who wants to post their builds, feel free to post them in the Discord, or if you guys want to post them on the new community tab, I enabled that today, so feel free to post whatever you guys want there if you want. I posted a picture of Dorito, and our mod Lona here also posted a picture of the horses that she worked with this summer. She worked on like a horse ranch this summer, so she posted a picture of all the horses that she saw, and they were so cute. So if you guys like horses, make sure you go check it out. Glee is her boyfriend? Yeah, Glee, Glagoth. I say Glee, sorry. You guys probably know him as Glagoth when I talk about him. That is my partner, my fiance. Since I've known your dog Dorito, I can't wait to get my own cat that I'll someday call Burrito. Oh, that's cute. Chat, don't tell Glee this, but I've been thinking about maybe getting another Korg and naming it Nacho and Dorito, or Queso. Can you imagine? Well, Queso and Dorito, please. Like, I will cry. I'll start screaming, crying, throwing up. Like, sometimes when I think about it, I'm like, this is too perfect. Wow, this is a very big copper vein. Holy. Luckily, too, because we need quite a bit of it. I don't think Glee would like me to get another dog without his knowledge, but You know, if he's listening right now, that's as much warning as he might get. And it's his birthday next Monday, chat. It's his birthday on Monday, so maybe I just get myself something. Like a new dog. Copper? Why are we saying copper? I've been wanting to make a hardcore world since forever, but my computer broke. No, I'm sorry to hear that, Jinx Rose. Glee, you love corgis, right? Yeah, Glee loves corgis. He loves Dorito. He had never had a dog before I said, let's get a dog. And he said, I don't know how to take care of a dog. And I said, I'll teach you. It's not that hard. And then he was like, well, I've never had pets until I had my cats. I don't know. I'm kind of like more of a cat person. And I was like, please, 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 please. And he was like, I'll think about it. And I was like, please, 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 please. You have the cats and they love you, but I'm allergic to them, but I need something for me. Please, 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 please. And then he said, okay. And now the dog loves him more than it loves me. And he loves that dog. He sometimes if the dog's sleeping in his crate in the middle of the night, like with the door open, Glee will wake him up and be like, come up on the bed and like snuggle. Like he'll like put him up on the bed, chat. He loves that dog. You said copper? I meant tough. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Chat, see, I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy, chat. I'm getting sleepy. Oh, you were making a joke. I got you. Glee is a Scorpio? He is a Scorpio. And I'm a Virgo. I'm a September Virgo and he's an October Scorpio. It's an interesting match. Sleepy Girls Unite, so true. Chat, I have like an hour left, my Kindle says, of One Dark Window. I read like 4 pages last night before I fell asleep. And it's getting so good, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it tonight because I am so eepy. You can't just have one Korg, they gotta be pairs. True. I wish we would have done pairs to start with, but I didn't know if Glee would like that. What time is it for me? It is 8:48 p.m. But I usually go to bed around 9:30 because I get up super early to start my day, like really early. Like this morning I got up, or yesterday morning I got up at 3:30. This morning I got up at 4. So I'm just like an early riser, and I'm super EP by like sometimes by like 7 o'clock, chat. I'm ready for bed. I'm not gonna lie. And there's no shame in that, by the way. There's no shame in having old lady bedtime. $3:30 is wild. Listen, this morning I woke up, not even on purpose. This morning I woke up because I had one of those cramps in my leg. Have you guys ever had that kind of cramp in your leg where like, I don't know, it's so painful and you have to like stand up and like, or try to stand up. I like had to like walk around in the middle of the night for my leg to like stop being cramped, but it still felt like it could cramp at any moment. So then I like took like a super hot shower, and then it finally like didn't feel like it was gonna fall off anymore. It's 15:49 here in Brazil. Oh my gosh, you are so far behind me. It's already, I'm like so far ahead of you, I should say. Actually 5 hours is not bad. Not the Charlie horse? Yeah, it was a Charlie horse, chat. I couldn't remember the name for it. You need to drink more water. I know. That was the thing. Yesterday, I was trying to catch up on drinking water from the other day when my water bottle was being cleaned. I didn't like that one. You know, I haven't had one of those in so long, but I think I didn't drink enough water the day before, and then like I was trying to like catch up. Does that make sense? You should try napping routines. I can't nap, chat. I can't nap. I wish I could. But a nap for me is like a 7-hour sleep. Like, I will sleep for 7 hours. I have no discipline whatsoever, and I will not be woken up by anyone. And I'm mean, chat. Can you imagine me being mean? I'm like, get the fuck away from me. Like, that's how I am if you wake me up from a nap. Brazil mentioned. We do love Brazil. We do love Brazil in this chat. You need electrolytes too. Yeah. See, I've been doing these multivitamin gummies, and I just don't know if it has everything I need. I've got to figure it out, chat. I'm trying to take better care of myself this year, you know, because being a YouTuber, working from home like this, don't get me wrong, it's great, but it's also, I feel like it's very different than what I'm used to. And I see the sun a lot less than I'd like to, you know? I still see it, but a lot less than I'd like to. Brazil loves me? Oh, stop. My husband is the pet whisperer. My German Shepherd chose him too. We went to the animal shelter to adopt a whole nother dog, but Remy, our dog, chose my husband, and that was it. Aww. That's sweet. I love that. I personally think Dorito prefers my fiance to me because I do the nail clipping, I do the brushing, I brush the teeth. And he helps me with that too, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I do more of that than him because I'm home with Dorito all the time. So sometimes if I have a few minutes, I'll just do it in the middle of the day, you know, when Dorito is home with me, and my partner works in the office a couple times a week. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like Dorito like holds that against me, even though he does not stink. He is a very fresh, clean boy, and he should love that, but he doesn't. He really doesn't. He doesn't appreciate me whatsoever. Have you ever thought about getting a second job / hustle? Girl, I don't even want a first job, to be 100% with you. So what about the girlies who don't even want a first job? Frog takes a nap and then tells people they don't wash their legs. True. Oh, magnesium would help. Okay, maybe I'll get some kind of like magnesium like supplement. I haven't had one in so long, chat. I haven't had one in like years, like literally like 4 or 5 years. And then the other day, or this morning, I had one like really randomly. It scared me because genuinely, it scared me so bad because I was like, what is happening to me? Like when I was waking up. But yeah, I feel fine now. Like my leg is completely normal now. But in the middle of the night, it was just like weird. Born to frolic and frolic and forced to stream. So funny. Oh, Cordial Frog. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Yeah, I have I recently had some blood tests done for something else. So yeah, well, maybe I'll talk to my doctor about my other levels. We didn't really talk about anything other than like what I was being tested about. You can get them as tablets, or is it like a drink supplement? Yeah, that's what I feel like I remember seeing magnesium as like a drink supplement, like you mix it in water. No, chat. No. I mean, like, obviously, I love YouTube, and I love that I get to create content that you guys get to watch and enjoy, and bring you guys enjoyment too. And I'm so thankful that this is my life. But if I'm being 100% honest, being rich would be great. Like, being have no responsibilities would be fantastic. And like, when I think about the fact that I still have many years to go, decades to go, chat, decades to still work and provide for myself, I'd like there's a very specific gif I want to reference, but It's like a girl like crashing out in her car, like crying and like grabbing herself. That to me, that's how I feel sometimes about. Kamai says, first time hopping into his stream and unfortunately can't stay, but I just wanted to say you're the coziest Minecraft channel I've ever watched and have fun. Been watching your vids for years. Drink water, have fun. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for stopping in and thanks for the kind words as well. I take a lot of vitamins. I just started a daily multivitamin for that is like a gummy. I have 2 different ones because they both give different things. But I don't know if either one gives magnesium. Gotta take it one day at a time. Very true, Crypto. Very true. Very true. Really can't wait to return to work myself, though. That's fair. Like, if you just do something that you absolutely love, I'm assuming that even on the hard days it can be a little bit more rewarding. I have never worked in my field besides working in HR, and I really didn't enjoy that. Well, I mean, it was a job, you know, it was a job, chat. I've done a lot of different things. I've done office work, I've done, you know, other types. I served, I was a hostess. I've done a lot of different kinds of jobs. I've just never, I guess besides YouTube, I've never really found anything that I absolutely loved. I think I just went to school for something that I liked instead of something that I loved. Does that make sense? But also, I mean, when we make those decisions, when, you know, in the US, you're 15, 16, making the decisions of what you want to do for the rest of your life. Sometimes I guess I guess I just didn't really make that like informed of a choice, if that makes sense. But I mean, without anyone to really inform me, or without a looking, you know, like seeing into the future, how are you supposed to know, type of thing. Magnesium is great for sleep. It works like a muscle relaxer. Oh, Emu, thank you so much for the vibes. I appreciate that. Or for the shout. You're cutting out. Am I cutting out? Am I cutting out, chat? I don't see any dropped frames or anything. And my bitrate looks fine. Okay. That's probably all that we can do anyways. We do have to switch out the copper, so we'll finish that recording. This was tough too. There's still a lot of tough down here, luckily, so when we need more tough, we can come get more. This was a huge tough vein, and we also got 26 diamonds out of this, which is kind of wild if you think about it. We still got a lot of stone axes to use though, chat. We will be using those over the next couple of streams. Stream is fine for me. You seem fine for me. Oh, okay. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. All right, let's grab all of this stuff, or as much of it as we can grab. We're gonna bring this up to the surface, and we're gonna grab all the copper blocks, and then we'll call it a day there, just because it is froggy bedtime. I went all the way through student teaching before realizing I couldn't love that life. Yeah, so when I went to university, I was torn between psychology and chemistry. I really wanted to be a pharmacist. I really enjoyed chemistry, and I wanted to help people in like a real way. I mean, I feel like with like something like pharmacy, you can like really like help people, and with psychology you can too. And it wasn't until I was doing my practicum for psych that I realized that I wouldn't be great as like you know, like a talk therapist or a psychologist. I realized during that time that was not for me. I really enjoyed the research part of psychology. I student taught a course on how to do research and doing research projects, but to do research professionally is tough. I wouldn't have minded teaching and doing research, but it was just so expensive to go to grad school, and I would need a PhD, and then can you imagine me with a PhD, chat? Oh my god. That wouldn't have happened, I don't think. But it was just like a lot of undertaking, especially like with the economic climate of the United States and the job prospects of the United States, because I obviously lived there before. So I kind of just like did whatever jobs I could with my BA, but that's obviously just not a lot. Oh no, Lab, I hope that you're feeling better. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. I hope that you're okay. Obviously, I mean, feeling better, it's a very traumatic thing to go through, but I hope that you're all right. I'm glad the streams have been helping. Will you stream again this week? No, this is our last stream of the week, although we will be live on Sunday on Twitch. But the next time we'll be live again on YouTube is on Monday. And then next week, chat, next Friday, we're going to be live for Halloween. So we'll do a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday stream next week. But that won't become a regular thing. That's just going to be like a one-time thing. Gotta run? No problem, sisters. Have a good one. Thanks so much for vibing. Appreciate you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Dr. Rafting is wild. Nothing major, thankfully, but in need of a lot of rest. No, that's totally understandable. Totally understandable. I'm glad that you are not going through anything major, and I'm glad that it wasn't super bad. I was gonna go the PhD route for literature, but I was like, actually, LOL, I got my BA and called it there. Yeah. Well, like, not for nothing, but like, grad school is expensive. Like, so expensive. And when I was looking at going for psychology, I was like, I don't even know, like, I don't even think I'll have a job. Like, how am I supposed to pay off all this debt with no job? And I was like, ah, you know? So instead, I did a lot of different jobs, and now I do YouTube and I make Minecraft videos. And actually, this is the first job I've ever had that I've really liked. Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that. I need to light up over there more. Okay. Before we go, like I said, we're gonna grab the copper. I have to age so much of— Hey! Wait! Are you wearing copper armor? I didn't know they could wear copper armor. Wow. Okay, the other ones I think also perished, hopefully. In America, right? Not always that expensive. In America it was. I probably wouldn't apply for my master's or my PhD here. Just because I don't know. I feel like I've already kind of like let go, but maybe one day. I'll never say never, chat. Maybe one day. I'm happy to have caught a stream. Yes, Coffee Pixel, I'm so happy that you were able to be here as well. Honestly, everyone who came to Vibe today, thank you guys so much. Really means a lot. I know not all of these are going to be that full green, but they don't all have to be the full green, because we are going to need some that are this color too. So we'll just go ahead and grab as much as possible. Yeah, they can in harder difficulties. No, I know that they can spawn with armor. I didn't know that they would also spawn with copper armor. I guess, okay, chat, hear me out on this. I guess when I knew that there was copper armor and stuff added to the game, I didn't think the enemies would get the copper armor. And I honestly forgot about copper armor until Seth told me about it the other day. Maybe yesterday morning, Seth was like, did you skip copper armor? And I was like, oh, well, you know, you're right. You're right. I feel like you'd have to learn a ton more Dutch to go to uni there. Professionally, definitely. If I wanted to go for psych, definitely. But there are English universities here, but I think you can get your BA at the English university. I don't know if they have masters and PhD. I have not looked into that. Copper armor is pretty neat. And there's so much copper everywhere. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to grab that one. There's so much copper everywhere that it really is quite a cool thing that there's copper armor now. Maybe I should have made copper axes, chat. It's very fragile. Oh, okay. How are the copper tools? They're better than stone tools, but not as good as iron, from what I understand, right? Maybe we should have been making copper axes instead of the stone ones, chat. No, of course, Ashley. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I do this. Honestly, this has helped me so much with making the actual video. Because now I have basically all the resources that I'm going to need besides oak wood, which I'm just going to grab tomorrow on my own. Or Friday morning on my own. But basically we have everything that we're going to need for the house now. And I'll also, you know, put out the other copper. I've got to age all of this down. Oh, there's a lot to do, chat. A lot to do, a lot to grind, but that's okay. They need to make an oxidation machine at some point. I would love that. I would love an oxidation machine. Look at all this, chat. This is not even done. Oh my gosh, it's not even close to being done. This feels illegal. $55 blocks of copper. Okay, let's put these back out. Oh my gosh. Will it all ever oxidize? I don't know. Check back in a couple of weeks, chat. But yeah, I'm hoping to have episode 1 done by next Saturday. Next weekend, chat. No guarantees. I'm hoping that's like my goal. If I can't get it done by then, I obviously won't put out a video that I'm not happy with, but that's what my current goal is, to be fully done by next Saturday. But lava buckets, I have some lava being cauldroned, but I don't know if it's ready. I don't think it was. Yeah, no, we don't have any in the cauldrons yet. The only reason we have lava is because there was like a single source of lava like over here. So I've duplicated that into 2, and then they're both going into cauldrons. I wasted a lot of iron on that, but I feel like that was a worthy cause. I actually also used the cauldron lava, the duplication, to make my obsidian for the enchantment table. I've never done that before, but I saw someone do it once in Skyblock, and I was like, I'm gonna do that because I don't want to go find lava. You put 2 aside before mining. I think that they went in the furnace. Maybe you might be right. We'll check before we get off. We'll check. If they are, then it'll be perfect because I can swap that out for that tomorrow. Do you have to put them all apart like that? Yeah, copper oxidizes faster if there's a few blocks in between each piece. That's why I'm laying it out like this. I think it's technically like a grid of like 3 space. It's like a block and then three or 4 or 5 spaces, and then a block and then 3, 4 or 5 spaces. I don't know how many it actually is. But I think it oxidizes the fastest that way. I don't particularly care if it's not fully like correct. As long as it's like somewhat spread out, I'm happy with it. Like, these ones are definitely not spread out at all enough, but that's okay. Doesn't it oxidize faster if it's in a if there's a block in a higher oxidation state nearby? I don't know. I don't really know how copper works. If that's not clear, just putting it out there. I don't really know how it works. I just know it's pretty and I just check on it every once in a while. Look at all that copper. Or should I have said, look at all that tough. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay. Chat, that's gonna be it for today. We're a little bit over our time. A little tiny bit over our time that I wanted to stream, but that's okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. We do have one lava bucket, which I'll put over there. I'll put it in here. It can smelt one of these way longer than the previous one. But all right, chat. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope everyone has a great end of their week. Be nice to each other. Be kind to yourselves as well. Also make sure, like everyone says, hydrate and get your magnesium, chat, so you don't have those horrible leg cramps in the middle of the night. W stream, thank you, W crypto, and also thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really enjoy our positive and kind community. Thank you guys so much for liking the stream as well. Very much appreciate it. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. I will see you guys next Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and also probably on Saturday or Sunday when the video comes out. Let's hope. Bye, everyone!